pick up
Wow.
where we were last time we met, which is a couple weeks ago. Um, you guys have closed the Demon Gate, and you found yourselves outside of that Dwarven kingdom yet again.
Oh no.
So you can either go back in and talk to the king and get your reward, or you can move on.
I think we want a reward, yeah.
Yeah, I think we want a reward. He did
Did it
promise us a
already?
specific
Wait a minute.
reward, didn't he?
The gate wasn't. We didn't. I don't think we did close the gate, did we?
You guys
just-
went through it, and Azrael closed it behind him.
Are you
Oh.
getting confused with the Friday thing?
Yeah.
No,
I-
you guys went into it. I just watched it.
They closed out. Okay.
We went into the room, but we got through like the magnet, water, fire, air, earth, grass, ice, and blood,
Yeah.
and we got
The
to
Mhm.
the next place. But
Then you had. Let me see if it deleted this map.
it
Nope,
was the
didn't.
Friday group that closed the gate behind them.
They did do that as well, but you guys had this picture.
Yes. it was
that's right.
Oric again.
That's
That
right.
is right.
Yeah.
That's right. I
Okay.
remember.
I think I forgot because I had nothing to do with that. Because nothing I could do with that.
That is correct. You had nothing to do with it. It was Azrael's gate to close.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. Loads of fun. I love when I show pictures and you guys are like, ah.
I remember that gate now. The gate. I was like, okay, that's neat. I couldn't do anything about it, but
I remember that dwarven castle.
I remember that. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yes. Let's
and
let's go and meet our
when you came out of it, you were back here again.
the goofy dwarf king.
Yep. So we're
Remember
going
if
inside.
Aether Iron Fist. That was the king, or that was the grandson. Aether.
It was the grandson, I believe.
I'm pretty sure the king's long dead, isn't he?
Yes. Well, no, the grandson's the king now.
The grandson is the new king. The one in the paintings
Yes.
is the
Yeah, one of the paintings is his grandfather. Yes.
yes.
But we met with the current king, which is Aether.
Okay. Definitely current, not a raisin.
What?
Nothing.
She said words and nobody understood what she said. I love it. All right.
I was
So
being
you're
all
gonna go
British
in.
again. Sorry.
Oh, dang you and your Britishism. All right. So you guys get inside and you're headed back to the throne room.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys remember the throne room? I remember it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought it was a little cheesy. I could have done better.
You could have actually made it out of cheese. That would have been even more cheesy.
Well, would it really?
Definitely.
Would you appreciate a cheesy throne room?
No.
No. Okay.
I mean, the only weird thing about this is there was no actual throne.
Correct.
Yes. And he parked himself on a table and ate food that he had to lean across the table while we were sitting there eating. And that was a bit strange.
He's very rude. Mm-hmm.
And not just rude, just kind of like he'd never been taught any manners or anything, like normally kings would be. I'm suspicious of him. I'm suspicious. I am suspicious.
Yeah.
Because that's not how a king would react.
A dwarf king? Yes, he would.
Really?
Essentially,
Are they all uncouth?
Think of Vikings, like how Vikings would be. They don't have like courtly manners or anything else like that. No, they just eat and do whatever else. Like
yeah, but we go in to do him a favor, and he's like he's there, and he's meant to be at least putting on surely he'd be putting on a front or something. I don't know. I just thought I was just suspicious of that. I
picture like
a
warrior king kind of thing. I mean, they're not really meant for like courtly manners, and dwarves aren't really up on niceties anyway.
I don't know. I've never met dwarves.
You're
100 and something years old. You met a dwarf, I'm sure.
All right then. I've never met a dwarf that was a king.
So, while you're in here, I need to delete his picture so we don't get any confusion. You guys come back in. You're escorted back into the throne room, and you're asked to wait.
Is the food there?
Yes, new,
I will eat the
freshly
food.
made food, freshly new
Oh.
foods. Yes.
Are we trusting the food?
These.
I'll mix the weirdest things together and eat them. Just like things
Th-
they shouldn't work together.
This happens to be foods you'll see a lot are from what your culture would eat. So Dragonkin have Dragonkin type foods. There's Druidy type foods.
What's the druidy food? What's the dragonkin
Salad.
type food? Salad.
Druid food is
Salad.
all salad. Yeah.
Salad. And
No.
berries.
Not a fungus.
I figure Dragonborn food is all very crunchy. Like croutons and breadsticks that are all like hard baked and stuff. Heavily seasoned.
Yeah, the worst thing about dating a dragonkin is you can't boop him on the nose because they don't really have a nose. They just have like holes, don't they?
Look at the
Oh,
beak
how long
there.
have you been dating?
What?
There is food
was
here
just
that looks like it's been blessed. There is honks of meat, like
Honk.
you know,
Honk, honk.
honk honk.
Honka.
There's
I want a hunk of meat.
all kinds of mead and wines and ales, and in the very center of the table is a chocolate fountain. That if you look to your right hand side, there happens to be a straw with a button. Straw
Raw?
with a button next to it.
I will take a hunk of meat, put it in the chocolate, and eat it.
He did say he was mixing two weird foods together.
Exactly.
Okay. If
God.
if you are going to
Eat the Fey
Eat.
food.
eat and drink it, I need a con save. It's
Cool.
not Fey food. I guarantee you, it is not Fey food.
Well, I'm sure I would be picking on stuff.
I'm not
Find
sure I
out.
want to eat any of this. I'm a bit.
I'm fine. No worries.
Mm-hmm.
Con.
How bad is a 12?
Pardon.
I want to find out what everybody else rolls before I say anything.
So is Constance actually with us?
She is.
Because I'd like her to do that thing that she can detect.
The thing
Magic.
she's always doing.
Fey fiend.
Yeah, and also
The thing
I'm
that
dead.
is
Sora
Autumn with us
finally
as
did
well.
for the first time. Autumn is with you. And
Can
so
I
is
get
Azrael.
them both? Can I whisper to them both to maybe have a look at that and see if they can just, I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit spiky and a little bit
Spiky? Is that what you said?
a bit spiky, yeah. A bit like, I don't know, just something not sitting right with me.
Autumn
Mm,
will tell you it's not Fey. That is not Fey food that you're eating.
Good.
it's not the food. It's
Okay.
everything, the room, the people, the king, I don't know.
You need to lighten up. It's all right. Not everyone is out to get us.
No, just most people we've met so far.
Who? Name 2.
Rudin?
Name 2. Rudin
Ruden's
and
not
Strel.
out to get us.
You are Azrael, are you eating the food?
No, I'm not.
No, okay. You guys are fine. But when you bite into the food, it's a little chalky, but Strel, yours isn't. Yours tastes a little bit more iron-like.
Iron. He said he wanted it crunchy. Is it literally made of metal?
No, there are other things that
Look at
make.
it closely.
It's not dark brown like you would think chocolate would be. It's more of a darker red.
Well,
And I
okay.
dip the finger in there, kind of look at it a little closer. What is this?
As you've gotten in closer to look at it, and as you have bit into that big hunk of meat, it starts to disintegrate into ash in front of you.
The meat or the chocolate fountain?
All of
thing?
it. All of it. The fountain itself is still flowing, but you can tell it's more of a red than it is of a chocolate color, like melted chocolate would be.
Food's fine, he
Azrael,
said. You should trust more people, he said.
Azrael,
Sorry?
you were told
Blech.
some things earlier, and now it's starting to come to light. Everything, the lighting starts to get darker, almost like somebody's pulling a shade down. And as you do, you'll realize that the room is covered in dust. The food is old and moldy. The cobwebs on the walls are covering it completely. If I wasn't terrified of spiders, I would have a spider thing right now, but I'm terrified of spiders.
Well,
It's musty. It smells dead. It does not smell correct.
Constance, is there undead here?
Oh, it's pinging everywhere.
Oh, goody.
But she wasn't, the reason she hadn't said anything, not because, that I was keeping it a secret, it was this way the first time she came in. She just thought that it was naturally bright like this.
Wait. There's no naturally undead.
No, but the lighting. She just thought that there was natural light coming into here, which is why it was so bright. It's not. Something foul and evil has taken over this place.
Well, wonderful. Hello, King.
No
Are the
response.
paintings all the same?
They are.
Okay.
They appear to be moving though.
Oh, jeez. Wave to one of them. Hello. Hello.
It will wave back.
Who are you? What are we doing here?
You'll see his mouth move, but you don't hear anything.
Anyone read lips?
I think
Very
maybe.
good question.
Can
Anyone have
anybody
the,
read the list?
anyone have the observant feat?
A note on this character.
I'm gonna say no.
I'll try to make out what he's saying.
Throw a perception or an investigation, since you're trying really, really hard.
Okay.
Whichever floats your
I'll
boat, dear
try
sir.
to help by
I'm
mimicking.
doing great. Not a clue. Squeaking Weasel? What?
Like the weasel way now.
I was helped by mimicking.
Nope.
Their mouth is moving like this.
Anybody else would like to try or no?
Yeah.
And then I'll help by mimicking for Kokosmia. See, look, their mouth is moving like this.
Will the perception be enough, or does it have to be investigation?
It can bite either. Beware the undead king.
Okay.
He's in the next room. He will not fight you if you have done the command that he has asked.
Oh, well, we did. So, yes. All right,
You
then
did
let's go meet with the dead boy.
I guess
Where are you casting fireball?
Please do not.
I'm just practicing in case we need it in the next room.
Oh, okay.
We don't need it in the next room yet. Hopefully not.
Oh dear Lord.
Well, we have done what he asked for. So, assuming that the ill-mannered king we met with before was actually undead.
Usually I have to be very scared for me to make fireballs, so.
See, I knew something wasn't right with him. He was weird.
I didn't notice. You would think.
That's because you're weird. Ah,
He is sitting upon the throne. The way that he is sitting in it, his chin is resting on his fist. His leg is crossed over top, and it appears to just be a skeleton.
Is he
is he
wearing
wearing the
armor or
crown?
anything else?
The crown seems to be hanging by his left finger as his head is leaning on his right finger, holding it out as enticing you to take it.
Is it the one with the spikes on it?
Yes.
The horns?
Mhm.
You said it had. You said it had. I know you said that it had 3, but then you sent a picture and it had 5. So has it got
Mhm.
5 horns?
It's got 5 horns, yes.
Okay. Hmm. I mean, I
Kind of
don't.
look at the others here. I don't know much about undead, so I'll kind of leave it to our cleric friend there.
They're dead.
I know, but they're not. They're dead, but they're not. They actually can.
Why? It's not
Well,
right.
he talked to us before, remember?
You talked to the dead?
No, he talked to us.
Oh,
We had dinner with him.
thought he was alive.
I know.
Yeah, I thought so too. But
Somehow our
Possibly.
paladin and cleric weren't able to detect the undead. Kind of glare at them.
Yeah,
Damn it,
Azrael.
cleric.
Why weren't you able to collect undead? Yeah, Azrael's your cleric.
Exactly. And Constance, so they'll clear both of them.
Yep.
You did not notice they were undead?
well,
Okay.
I mean, do they have that always active, or is it something that they have to activate?
Constance's is always active, but hers was acting weird when she got in here.
Right. Okay. So I guess it's not their fault if they actually didn't detect it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think I have anything that will let me.
I mean, you can turn undead, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Hello. King? Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
So you have come.
Certainly have.
Have you
Oh.
dealt with it?
We closed the
Um,
gate, yes.
Yeah.
Good. Very good. Then your
So-
reward.
Mhm.
You can
Lord.
take it.
What? I know these stories, but what does that do?
It is the helm of transportation, dear sir.
Hmm.
Well, teleportation.
and I just walk up to you and take it?
That is the idea.
I was like,
You can't roll it down the stairs?
I will cover him from here.
Oh, Cheryl got my back from way
Exactly.
back there. I'm okay.
Remember, I got lightning bolts, 120 feet, 20 foot range. Not a problem.
I think we need our paladin / clerics to have a look at the thing before we touch it.
Isn't there a rule about approaching a king on his throne?
Well, he's just given us permission to do so.
Do I? I don't know the customs.
Is he the
Yes.
king?
I am the previous ruler. My grandson is terrified and has run.
Right.
Oh,
So we
that's
did.
sad.
So we did meet with him before. Is that that's the person we talked to and dinner with?
Red hair.
Minor illusion. Is one.
Yes. That
Why
is.
did he run?
He seems to get angry when you show him the image of his grandson.
I'll put his mustache in a weird little handlebar looking thing there.
I'll slap it with my mage
Put
hand.
a dunce cap on him. And then wave it away.
He is not worthy of the throne.
You know,
Well.
I hear that a lot in my family.
I'm sure with you, it was not true.
Yeah.
Well, why did he run? I mean, we were successful. We did what he asked.
Because technically, this was not his to give without my permission.
Oh.
But you have closed the gates, correct?
Yes. Point to Azrael. He did it.
He did it. I like it.
He did it. Wow, they threw you right under the bus, Azrael.
He did what he asked him to do.
Hmm?
He did what he asked him to do, didn't he?
Yeah.
Sal, are you up on that first landing?
Yeah, so I'll get within range of him and go down on a knee.
Uh-huh. And he will toss the crown to you.
Ooh, do I need to roll to catch?
Only if you want to, sir.
Do you
You
want
have
to
to
catch
choose
it?
to fail and get hit in the head.
And then it lands on his head.
Impaled by the spikes. Huh? Aye.
My eye.
Ooh.
It's a nice shiny helm.
I believe he also offered you something else as a reward for dealing with the things on the inside of the cave.
Oh,
The
yeah?
element.
They were easy. They were just color coded.
I didn't have that written down.
Uh-huh. There was a special reward given if you could close the gate, and then a different reward if you could rid the tunnels of the elementals.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, we kind of had to do that. Yes. The elementals are dispatched or dispersed.
Very good. Then they can come back to the mines when they so wish. And as he's talking to you, you can see that he's now starting to turn, instead of skin and bones and rotting flesh, he's starting to look more and more as a dwarf would look.
Do I need to get him clothes?
No, he's clothed. At the end of it all, he still looks very undead, especially in the facial features, but looks very human, very dwarf-like.
So you still like the sunken features and like that, but the skin is filled in a bit.
I have a picture for you. Just let me upload it. He will point over to a treasure chest off to the side. In there, you will find the other item you seek, as well as gold. A lot of gold. I give it to you under the assumption of one thing. There he is. That's what he looks like.
Oh boy.
Aw,
Where have you been there?
somebody
Okay.
needs a bed by.
Where did you put it?
On the
On
screen?
the map.
Oh, sorry.
Bed's
I was looking at it.
giant
Sorry.
thing.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's only giant so that you could see the picture.
Mhm.
That gold, I need for you to take it to the neighboring kingdoms. In your lore, if everybody will go to it, you have the lore of Breland. And in Breland, there is other ambassadors who are also in charge of how the lands should be divided.
Thorin, Bardrin,
I would
Droga,
like for you to take this to
Estrasa.
Lady Aderic Ironfist
She's not one of the ones listed.
in Breland.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the lore and I don't see her name.
Where is that? I didn't even find the law.
It's in the handout section on in Roll20.
Um,
Oh yeah.
I see Thorin, Bardrin, Turga, and Lestrasa.
up further.
Ulfgar Dunkel.
You go down, and Lady
Oh, there.
Aderic
That's it.
Ironfist.
Okay. Okay.
Lady
Oh.
Aderic is with the ambassadors. They are
Hmm.
currently in the country Carnith. It seems like he's slowing down, like his memory is getting slower and slower and slower. Take the money to them. Rebuild us. He will slump back into the chair. The weapon that he was holding in his other hand will fall to the ground. And he proceeds to disappear and decay with the dust. A strong wind comes through and it carries the dust away. Dow, you're close enough. Roll me a perception check.
Carnath is not nearby at all.
Oh, it's right up north. That's where Nona's school is.
It's also where we're planning to go to anyway.
Mm-hmm.
There's a scroll left on the throne.
Also, a weapon on the floor next to it.
Mm-hmm. Is the weapon intact?
Yes.
Hmm.
It's a little bit rusty because it hasn't been used in a while, or cleaned, or touched, but it's still intact, yes.
Is it magic?
Yes. To the best of your abilities.
Which isn't much.
I can detect magic on it.
I will sit on the floor and sing to it, and in 10 minutes I'll let you know what it is.
There you go.
Can sing to it. I love it. Let's hear the song.
Oh, don't make me find it. All
It's
right.
a sea shanty.
Can't
It's on a
transfer
recording
me.
somewhere.
You're so fine, you blow my mind. Oh, item. Oh, item. Now the voice in my mind will tell me what you are. Oh, item. Oh, item. Or when it's not a magical weapon, when it's something out, it's who can this be now?
You know, Hey Mickey was on the radio the other day and it was like, oh yeah, Tony Basil, she's 80 years old today. And I'm like, what? Fuck off. And I looked, she is 80 years old. What is that? How can she be 80? She's a cheerleader. I mean, what?
What is this weapon in my hand? What can it do?
But that means she was also like
Isn't it neat?
not a
Is it pretty?
teenager back in the 80s. She must have been like
No.
40 when she did Hey
What can
Mickey.
it be now?
Crazy.
I will go over to the chest.
I'm
And,
typing out all the loot here in chat for you all while you're doing that.
I'll pet the bag nicely.
Oh, that was
He
backwards.
learns!
Items
Yes.
is one, weapons is the other one. Darn it.
What happened?
There's one song for items and one song for weapons. I got them backwards.
Oh,
It's terrible. It's going to take another
wait.
10 minutes.
Are you part bard now as well?
He's always been part
All right.
bard, did you know? Holy good God.
600,000 gold.
Well, it's not for us. We're taking it. They're taking it to Lady Adric.
Sure.
Well,
I mean, we can. We can give her give her 500. We'll keep the other 100 for ourselves.
really need to go there.
Oh, they're supposed to go there anyway.
We might need to use some to actually get there.
Well, maybe only
Not anymore. I point to the crown.
Oh yeah. Is that what
Maybe
it's
only
supposed to be?
100,000.
The crown is the crown of teleportation, yes. Since, he sat for another 10 minutes and did the song again.
Yep. Apparently, I did the wrong song, but I was like, "Ooh, the crown is this. Let me do the
Mhm.
right song on the way
Mhm.
there."
Mm.
On my other hand,
I forgot the other item. Mhm.
The scroll then is not actually magical, then is it?
It's been sealed with magic, yes.
Ah, okay. Well, I assume you give the scroll over to Lady Edric too, because her last name is Iron Fist, same as him.
Mm.
should we open it and see if it's got the gold amount in there, and maybe we can change the 6 to a 5
I don't think that would be a good idea.
or a
I don't think
3?
it's a good
If we
idea
break
either.
this seal on a will and last will and testament, it will probably null and void it, and we'll be in trouble.
It's probably going to be more valuable to us to actually have her as an ally giving all the money over than it is to keep the money. So
Yes.
plus might be reward.
So
Okay.
we now have the helm of teleportation. Rudin, you should wear it. Look fetching on you.
Can he cast it?
Inside
has-
of that chest, there's one more piece of item.
Piece
It's
of
a
item?
bracelet. Piece of item. It's a bracelet.
Can you
No,
have you can we
no,
look at it?
no,
We can't look at it?
no. Yes,
No.
you can look at it. Yes.
I don't want to now.
Dig to the coins.
Um, forget what the name of the item is, but basically it's telepathic speech. It allows the user to speak telepathically, regardless of the form that they are in.
Is that for me, Nans? You'll make me cry.
No, they promised you that item, remember? He told you that he had an item for you to help you with your druid problems when you're in beast form.
Yes.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right then. I will proceed dumping all of the coins into the bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
Something.
Mm-hmm.
Scoop, 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 scoop. And I don't think the chest itself would fit in there, so I'll have to dump the coins in.
So who's going to use the sword?
I don't do swords, so I would say either either Asriel or Arthur.
Shrub,
Yes.
please roll me a insight check on your bag.
Oh no! Don't you dare eat it.
It's not going to eat it.
Okay. 21.
It's definitely not eating it. Seems to be asleep
Aw.
and purring,
Oh.
as though he is now full. You
Oh.
don't think you can put anything else inside of that bag.
Okay. Sorry, buddy. We'll get this emptied out there as soon as we can.
He seems happy and content. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I know. I need to be able to put things in there.
You do.
Your,
It is
your,
full.
your bag purrs now?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Okay. Okay. That's not weird.
What? I mean, remember, I had to pet it to kind of get it to calm down and not to do weird, random things. That's what who told me that? The alchemist shopkeeper person told me that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The only
Is it-
Here
item
in
I
the
can
doorway
find that
there.
has telepathy on it is a helm of telepathy. I can't see anything that is an item that.
That's
other
fine.
than that.
Just type it
Just,
on.
mhm.
Is what it is.
Just what?
Just type it in your
Just-
on your character sheet. You don't need to actually have the rules for it.
Okay.
Yeah, just click and drag the helm over, and it's a bracelet instead of a helm.
Does it
All
need
right.
to be attuned?
Oh.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. As does the helm of telepathy, I believe, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Teleportation, you mean?
Teleportation. Too many T words running around today.
Mm-hmm.
Telepathy or rotation.
Telepathy portation.
Yeah, there you go. That's what.
Mm-hmm.
Teleportation.
To also describe this room, it looks almost the same as the previous room. Everything is dusty. Everything is old. Everything's falling apart. Cobwebs everywhere. Dust on the cobwebs. It
Dust
smells.
Dust on the spiders.
Mm-hmm.
No spiders here, sir.
Just cobwebs.
Yes.
Just cobwebs.
They're all
Now,
invisible. Spiders are all invisible.
Narg, did I hear you right? You were going to
Who?
read. Is that Narg? Nope, it's Rudin.
You know the difference between a cobweb and a spider web?
One's living, one's not.
Cobweb is a web that's been, vacated. There's no one living there, so it would make sense for there not to be any spiders.
Okay, so
Rudin, did
What-
you open the scroll at all?
That's the one. I thought that was the one with the seal on it. That's why I didn't.
Okay, it is the one with the seal on it.
Yeah, so we're not
Okay.
opening the one with the seal on it. Because we're supposed to give that to somebody. Somebody's.
Yep.
All right.
along,
I dragged it
along with
over
the
and
note.
I then changed it to bracelet instead of helmet.
There we go.
Uh-huh.
What would you guys like to do from here?
Well, I think we have to rest and get our magics back and such, and attune to items and everything. Maybe it's dusty, but we could stay here. No one's telling us to leave.
Could do. No reason not to, is there?
Constance will tell you that her sense, her divine sense, is still going strong. It's still very bright in here. There's
Mhm.
still a bunch of undead around.
I mean, all right, we can leave then. I guess go camp outside somewhere.
Yep.
I mean, you can't use. So I guess it comes down to Rudin, do you want to use the ground?
Sure, I could use a new helmet.
Okay. I think it
Take
might
some
fall.
time to attune to it, like overnight or something.
Yep. And then
Mhm.
then you can transport us to various places.
Awesome.
Sounds like a plan.
Was
So
that
where would you like to go?
outside?
Outside.
Well, I mean,
Mm.
we in terms of where we're going next in general.
Well, I mean, for right now, you need to go to a city to rest, right?
No, we
How
just
far
go
is the city?
outside and camp, can't we?
Well, yeah, you can.
I mean, you can short rest into it and then teleport back to the city where where the angels were, or any
Yeah,
other
could
city we've
do.
been to. You can go to Trollenport for that matter.
You can go anywhere you want.
Yeah.
Rudin,
Well, I think
Wish.
I did say
where
earlier.
do you want to go? What do you want to do? Where do you want to
So,
go?
were we taking a rest or? Because I've got to attune to the helmet.
Do you want to? Yeah, I mean, we can't. You need to attune to the helmet before you can use it to teleport. So we need to take a
All right.
rest so that you can
So
do that, don't
we'll
we?
just take a short rest and then we'll go to a town and take a long rest in an inn or something.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
I mean, any city will do. I guess we go. Are there any places we've been to where we needed to go back and report in or do anything?
To my knowledge, no. I mean, unless you want to go talk to the sleeping dragon lady.
Pink dragon lady.
There wasn't a lady. Well, I didn't think.
The cleric that you talked to,
I wish she'd be sleeping.
she wasn't. The dragon was.
Right. A no longer sleeping dragon.
No longer sleeping dragon. Yes.
Yes. I'm fine with not going and
Okay.
talking to them. Really,
hmm
I don't know. I don't know. I know they're grateful, but I don't think we need to check in with them specifically. I'm a little nervous about meeting with real dragons.
Nervous?
Well, I mean, they're very powerful and very well. I don't know that they all look kindly on us humanoid dragon types.
Right.
Some of them do, obviously. Um, well, does anyone have any votes for where to go next? What city what to go to?
Is there anywhere we need to go to before we go to Connor?
That's what I asked, and I don't know. Asking the wrong person. I don't know where we need to go next. We're kind of up in the air of places to go.
Is there there's a gate at Carnath as well, right? A demon gate or something to close?
Yes, there's
Mhm.
also the gate in Kabara.
Hold on. I'll bring you guys to the world map.
Well, what if we go to Quabara before
we
then?
have-
Because that's closer. I
True,
guess we
true.
could go there. Not that it really matters with the ability to teleport. What's
Well, I
everybody
mean,
else think?
I
we
would
know there's a
like
gate.
I would like a town with a forge, like a regular town, and then so if Kubara's got a regular town, that'd be nice.
We came from one, yes.
Yeah.
You came from a village in Quebec, yeah?
It was a city there. It was on the mainland.
We go
Out
to the
of-
city.
No.
It
Okay.
has a blacksmith there. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. So short rest, the tune, and then poof to Kabara. The place, because poof, teleporting to places we haven't been before is dangerous. Even I know that much.
hmm
Okay.
It is
Well-
very unpredictable. Can end up getting us hurt if we go or lost. If we go someplace we've never been before.
But we'd only be lost for, is it a day? And then you can just teleport again? How many times can you use is it once a day for the teleport?
Up to 3 if the charges are correct.
Yep.
Okay. So if we teleport somewhere and it's the wrong place to be, then we can just teleport out of there again?
The teleporting can actually hurt us pretty badly too if it goes
Can it?
really, really bad. Yes,
Oh, okay.
It can drop you into a bit of lava.
or just
I don't
Kinda
know where
rearrange your-
any lava is.
like transporter accident kind of thing of like you just take a bunch of damage.
hmm
And
Well,
the
it's
chances
okay
that
as long as a fly doesn't go with you.
you'd be fine. You can change it to whatever you want.
Yeah. Well,
Now, so to Kabara, we can deal with the gate there that we know about, and then we need to go to Karnath somehow.
okay.
That's a long ways.
So maybe somebody in the party has been to someplace close to Karnath and you can get to there. And then you just walk your way back in.
True.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, you've been to Karnath, haven't you?
No, I don't think so.
What kind of far traveler are you?
Maybe I've been to I don't know. It's up to Nans where I've been. I don't know where I've been. Really, if I'm like 127 years old, I probably would have been to lots of places. But that's up to the DM. But I'm not the one who is teleporting, so the only thing I could do is give
Well,
a description of the place.
no, that's the thing. We can actually unattune and reattune it to somebody who's been to someplace, and then
Mhm.
anyone can use it.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that makes sense. Have
Yeah,
I been
so-
to Carnath?
No, you've been close, but you have not been there.
Where have I been that's close to Carnath then? Please.
You've been to Andoir and Thrain.
Have
Thrain
I?
is not close to Carnath. Those are
It's,
not
it's
close.
up there.
Those are not close to Carnath at all.
It's close to there. Yeah.
They're about as close as Kabara is to Carnath.
Look right here.
Yeah.
I been there?
Okay,
Yeah.
so that is close right over there. Yeah.
Okay.
When
Nance,
you said Thrain, I'm like, what?
Nance, can you pull up the Carnath map itself?
Uh huh.
Carnath is there. Then
Mhm.
Ondar is there, and Thrain is right down here. But if I've been here, that's just across the
Yeah.
river from Carnath, isn't it? And that's quite close to where.
There you go.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Keep
So
in mind, the school is right in here-ish.
Right. Well, we don't know about the school.
You know
school is
about the
there.
school, you just don't know where.
Yeah, I mean that we've heard of the school, but at this point,
Mm-hmm.
we have no clue where it is.
Yes.
And where was his this Lady Adric supposed to be?
Is what?
Lady Adric?
Oh, she's over here.
Nice top.
Hold on. She's in the capital city of Korth.
Oh wow, way over there. Okay, cool. Actually,
That's
that's
quite
pretty
close then.
Okay, then
Yeah. All
yeah,
right then.
if you can
Do
get
that
us to
then.
Aondar, then we can get over to
Oh.
Korth.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say I can get us to Irontown or here. There's Fortress City.
Well, I think we may need to go there next. Isn't there something you need to do there?
I don't know. I'm just saying those are the places I know here and here.
We
Is there
have to
something
get
hap-
to this side of Carnath though, and I've been like over the river in there. That's probably the closest place to go to get to where we need to be next. But then
Yeah.
you can teleport perhaps to the next place after to Irontown or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
unless you want to
Well-
do that first.
There's something we have to do in the Moral Holds, right?
Huh?
What is it we need to do there again? There's something else happening there.
Where all the undead things are happening.
Well, yeah, but I mean, that's a big place, and so we're not just going to fight undead, I guess, unless there's something specifically we know what we're doing. Like,
Oh, Lucian is over there causing all kinds of issues.
right. So, but what I mean is, has anyone told us to go there that we need to go do something? I mean, we're really low-ish level adventurers. We're gonna go take on a country.
You're about to take a long rest and you're going to a city, right?
Yeah, that's the plan.
You'll be fine.
Sure. I'm just like, I mean, going to the Moral Hole to deal with Lucian is not something that we're doing at level 7.
No,
Like, so
isn't he a
there's something-
20th
something
level character now?
Yeah, I mean, if we're supposed to go there and do something specific, then I'm all for it. But it's just to go there and do something.
No, I think Azrael had some things his person asked him to do.
In the
Yes.
world. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that's fine. As long as somebody knows why we're going there. I don't know why we're going there.
Well, maybe we should go somewhere else for now until we know why we're going there, and then when we know why we're going there, we can go there.
Oh, we also know that there's. See here. Where do I have this written down? Hold on here. We know there are gates in the Shadow Marshes, 2 in the Demon Waste, 1 in the Eldian Reaches, and a whole group of people heading down to Droam to go mess with an angel with the angels down there. So we know of literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gates.
Oh, the Shadow March is full of undead as well.
Was that?
The Shadow Marches, are they full of undead?
I don't remember.
Nobody has been there to know for sure.
I thought they were. Maybe not.
That's way out there, yeah. Yeah, there's all this stuff happening over on the far western part of the world that, I mean, we have no context for, or where to go, or what to do.
Well, look, I think it makes more sense to go and empty your backpack, go and give this money over to people who are obviously in need of it, and go and do that first, and then decide from there, after a night's rest, where we're going to go to next. So
Yes, right. Agreed.
that makes the most sense to me.
Well, in that case, then, since the plan is for you to get us to wherever this place is over here, Ondir, and you know the way there. You should attune to the crown first.
Okay. So if we need to attune to it, still going to have to get a rest first before we go, aren't we?
Well, like we were taking a short rest, so just do it.
Okay.
And Rudin was going to attune it, but then if we're going to be
Yeah. So
going there,
short
then
rest. I'll attune to it. I'll go to there, and then I'll give the helmet to him for him to attune to it before we go somewhere else. Quite exciting. Never been to Karnath. I hear it's where Nona was from.
who's known that?
She's the person who runs that school.
What school?
The magic school in Karnath.
You keep talking of the school. I've never heard. Who told us about this school?
I've known about it for ages. I'm a far traveller, for goodness sake. I'm
It's
127
just not
years
where we
old.
want to go.
Yeah, just far traveler from.
I
We've
always
never been
wanted to
anywhere
go
in the
there. I've
world.
never been.
Okay.
Dear Lord, the three of you, I swear.
That's where Aramir was born. That's where Nona was born, over this side somewhere, and that's where the school is.
Never heard of those people.
Aramir was Rob's character.
I know. Stroll doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why would Strelv know?
Like,
All right.
those were people that were famous 200 years ago.
Yeah. We've met people that have met Nona, though. I know that, what's his face? Salt met Nona.
We talked to Salt for all of 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Teleport me somewhere.
We are
Right.
we are teleporting.
I'll teleport us to whatever that's called.
Undare. It's like underwear.
No, there's no under.
We hope. So is that going to be Faliost?
Bless you. Who we what? What are you laughing at now, you weirdo?
And on. Well, I guess on the air.
Underwear.
Underwear.
I mean,
Under
if it's
there.
over here somewhere, I assume it's going to be the city on the other side of that river is called Faliost.
Helios. Okay. Where do we go to then, Nance? Where are we teleporting to?
Hold on, I'm getting your map up.
All right. I'll
And
allow
you have
it.
to make a roll. And you have to make a roll.
Yeah, because
You do.
my rolls on a D100 always go really well for me.
I do.
Although
is it
saying that, I
D100?
did the last two D100s I rolled. The last one was a 98, and the one before that was a 99. So it's gonna go really bad.
I believe in you.
Do you? I'm glad
I
somebody
do.
does,
I do.
because I don't. Oh shit!
I guess it comes
Right.
down
hold on.
to Nan. Is Crocosmia very familiar or seen casually?
It was seen casually.
Oh no!
Really?
Yeah, you walked through it and you were like, nope, not for me, and left.
Okay.
Okay
That's
then.
not-
Oof.
That's
That's that. Okay.
That's interesting.
Oh no.
Well, we'll say
Hey,
you did make it to Undair. You're very, very sure of that.
okay,
Because you recognize the forest.
of course I would recognise the forest because
Because,
There-
Druid,
there-
right?
There's a few of them.
Mm-hmm.
can't see the wood
You-
for the trees, but
You are right here in the
Oh my
Eldritch
God.
Drought.
Wow, we
And
could
the
have
what?
walked there. Oh,
it's miles away from where we need to
yeah.
be. I mean, try again, maybe.
You have 3 charges.
3 charges
Yeah,
per
right.
day, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Well, they have to it has to recharge, which may not give all the charges back.
Go on, you get a roll of 3. See
Oh
what happens.
God. Right. Okay. Just so you know, I hate everything about this.
Just roll 85. You're good.
Right.
85. That's what you're gonna roll. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. You remember being in this city. You remember having lots of fun in this city, and it was a festival time. And you ended up here in Fairhaven.
That's still not very close.
There's the
well,
bridge.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's going to be a few
that's a couple
days
hundred,
journey.
a couple hundred miles. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a few days journey. So
Yeah, because I'm looking at it because your map is squished.
It is squished.
I'm looking at a different map, going, that's a long ways off.
It is a long ways off.
yeah,
Wait a minute. So you were thinking of Fairhaven and not place on the coast,
No, there was a party in Fairhaven.
right? But she was not. I mean, she should have succeeded, so it should have taken her where she wanted to go. Which,
no, I was thinking about somewhere far closer to that river.
unless you haven't been there before, I don't know. I guess.
I was clearly thinking of like the Whisper Woods or the Grey Wood or something a bit closer, but I guess we're in Fairhaven.
Okay, well, let's start. Guess we camp here and then start walking. I guess we're not gonna get any closer. Or flying. I can fly us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Are you going to stop in Fairhaven to
Well,
rest, or are you going to
Because I have no
just
spell slots. We kind of probably should rest.
Okay.
We
I
do
still haven't
need to
rested
rest.
at I haven't even rested at the last fights.
Yeah, we do need to rest, but also, is Fairhaven a city or a town
It is.
or
It's a major city.
okay?
It's huge.
Well, we've got
Yeah,
600,000 to spend, so not really.
Jesus. 600,000 to spend.
But we could perhaps do a little bit
Yeah,
of
we could leave them like 1 or 2 gold.
no,
You're right.
No,
Yeah,
they
well,
run
wouldn't steal.
the school.
I wouldn't steal from the needy.
All right. So you guys walk in. This city, like I said, was huge. It has 3 tiers. When you first walk in, the first tier you can tell is I wouldn't say lower class. There are poor people on the street begging for money, food, water. There are soldiers kicking them aside so that people can walk clearly without having any issue. And the next tier up is you would call more of a middle class type tier. They're all locked by gates. To get to the next tier, you have to go through a gate system where you would have to talk to the guards. And then the higher tier is the very, very fine. You would think the nobles live there.
So
Is there anything preventing us from flying?
Not that you're aware of.
Okay.
Nobody has said anything to you.
So
or
let's,
yelled at you.
So
let's fly into. Go ahead.
the soldier thing. These people are poor, homeless, probably starving, and they also get kicked.
They're being pushed away from the
You said
people
the word
who are
kick.
walking. I pushed, kicked, whatever. They're not allowing the homeless people near the normal people. Normal. I use as buddy words to get near them so that they can, bother them.
Okay.
And yes, it is meant to be mean. There are soldiers who are being mean to these people.
I'm not happy about that.
Do you want to start a war against the city?
No, not at all.
Okay. Well then,
Let's protect the soldiers.
No.
And lightning bolt, lightning bolt them all.
line them up. You know they do line up in parade. You get them to start marching, and then
I'm sure there are better ways to help homeless and starving poor people than beating up people who are kicking them.
Well, you have that box of 600,000 gold.
No, we do not.
No, we don't. That's not
Ours.
ours. That's not
Not our
ours to
gold.
give.
Helping poor people.
If that was ours to give, I would have given it, but it's not ours to give.
I'll have to tell you this British tale about this person named Robin Hood.
I went past Nottingham Forest not long ago. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
We're supposed to find an
You're-
inn, so
Yeah, I was gonna say you're
what we're here
flying.
for.
Where are you going? You are flying.
I will pull up the carpet, everyone up, load up there, and we'll fly to an inn.
Okay, which level?
Middle tier.
Okay. You get to the middle tier, and there is a little jaunty type inn. It sits dead center of the middle tier, and you get welcomed in by a gnome with a really high, squeaky voice. Rudin.
Is he alive?
In the in the back corner, you will see a familiar face.
Of all the gnome joints in all the world, Strelv had to pick this one.
It was fate. I had no choice.
All right.
Sorry.
Before I go visiting the person in the back, I'm going to ask the barmaid, where's the local blacksmith shop?
It is down a tier and around the corner.
Of course it is.
Walk in. And I'm just going to go, hey, people, I know that person over there. I'll be back in a little while.
I know that person. Stay here and hang out while I go back.
You guys hang
know
out.
it?
Get me a room upstairs with Azriel. It'll be cool.
You want to get a room with Azrael? Right.
Does that mean that we're putting Autumn and Costas together?
Together?
No,
Or are we getting 6 rooms? 5 rooms? 4 rooms? I don't.
Do
How many
whatever
rooms
you
are we getting?
There's only
Yeah.
2 rooms in the hotel.
There we go.
There's
How
the
many rooms?
suite that me and Azriel got, and then there's that little tiny bunk bed room the rest of you be in.
Right. Sure.
we do
I
have
carried the
5
money.
rooms.
Oh, good.
We do have 5 rooms available if you all are in need of extra space.
Probably just pair up, can't we? We can stick Autumn with Rudin. I'm sure they'd get along swimmingly.
Astrid and Constance?
Yeah.
Well, you
Why
could put
not?
Azriel. Azriel, would you like to go with Autumn?
But Rudin with Constance?
You want to put Rudin in with Is that what you're doing? Okay. All right. Good luck with that.
No, I'm assuming that Constance and Rudin could have their own room, and then
What is
you two
she?
would probably share a room, right?
Yes, that was the intent.
Yeah, that would be 5 rooms, right? That's 5 people, 3 rooms.
Well, it depends if Autumn is sharing with Azrael.
Yes, Azriel, would you like to share a room with Autumn?
Yeah, it's fine.
And then get Rudin and Constance their own rooms. So that's four rooms.
4 rooms.
Mhm.
All right. 4 rooms then.
100 gold.
What?
4 rooms, 100 gold. It covers your food and everything.
Excuse me, 25 gold per room?
It's a lot of money.
That
Well,
is there something? Is there a special event happening that I'm not aware of?
no, that's the going rate, sir.
Hey,
Really?
how do you feel
I'm
about
insight
camping?
check on this.
Okay.
I mean,
I think you're going down a tier.
We can
We're moving
afford it,
down a
but
tier.
come on.
I was expecting like maybe 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
5 gold maximum per room, but 25 gold?
But,
Per
That's a
room?
lot of gold.
yeah.
What's it for the high room? Like 500 gold for the a night for the high tier room? Jeez.
We're not going to find out,
No.
are we? Because that's
So-
ridiculous.
Let's
So-
go down a level. Then we can do the blacksmith shop and the other place be cheaper.
Are you guys done yelling at me? Can I answer now? Okay.
Yes,
Strelp, you will see a little smirk come over the corner of his mouth.
All right, then. Enjoy your rooms. We're leaving. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
No,
Um,
no.
You in
I'm
the back
sorry.
corner
No,
can't
no.
talk to you today. We're leaving.
Sorry.
Bye.
No.
Do
You-
people
you-
fall
you-
for that? Or
You see adventurers and you try to price gouge us. No, that is not.
no wonder,
look
no
what
wonder
happened.
there's homeless people all over the place.
No kidding.
Yeah, and yes, normally it does normally work on adventurers because they have the gold to spend and they don't care. They just want to sleep.
Yes, but there's a big city out there, and there's lots of other places to sleep.
Right. I understand that, but they don't.
Mm.
You do. They don't.
What's the actual rate then?
It's 2 gold per room.
More like it.
All right then.
We would have given you 10 gold, but you can have 8 now. Just for the horrible joke.
I will give him 8 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Where's your daily business?
Uh,
You can pick any one of the 5 rooms that are up there. There's keys for you all. Enjoy. This is Bilbo, and he'll point. This is giant compared to him.
Dildo?
Tiefling.
Bilbo.
Bilbo.
Mhm.
Tiefling. Who's very muscular, very blue in color, which is weird for a tiefling. He'll be bringing your meals, and he'll carry your stuff up if you wish. And there's no need to pay him. I pay him enough.
No
You
problem.
carry our own stuff, don't you?
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
I think we'll be
Have
fine.
fun. If you
There's
need
no
anything,
daylight
just holler.
robbery occurring in this place without you giving our stuff to you.
100 gold for 4 rooms. Jesus.
As you guys go muttering off to yourselves.
Oh, God.
I mean, they could have afforded it, but please, come on.
I know, right?
Ridiculous.
Taking advantage. Rude.
Yes. Yes, he was.
Didn't buy us
Alright.
dinner first.
Go up in the room, put my backpack, run back downstairs, and talk to whoever I'm supposed to talk to.
Okay. You want to do that now, not go to the blacksmith?
Well, if I'm gonna run down there first, then but I'm still gonna put my gear upstairs so I can run to the blacksmith.
Okay. Mhm.
I was
It
gonna
is morning.
Stare at Strelv after the comment about that guy buying him dinner first.
Ooh,
What?
before I go,
Uh-huh.
Casimir, let me borrow that crown for a little bit. Be right back. Bye. See you. Thanks.
It's only got 1 charge left on it.
Yeah, well, you're attuned to it. I'll just bring it back and give it back to you, but I need to borrow it for measurements.
Measurements?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why?
He's going to make more of them.
No.
Is he?
And then if you let me borrow it, yes, no.
Of course. I mean,
All right,
I
then I'm
don't
out the
need
door.
to
Go to the
use it.
blacksmith. See you guys later. Bye.
I don't need to use it again now, so you can attune to it anyway.
He's
So I'm
off.
gonna take it down to the
Get
blacksmith.
ready.
I'm gonna show him a picture of a helmet and say, this needs to snap on and snap off when I want it to.
Snap
And-
on and snap off.
Yeah, well, I don't want to wear this crown all day long, and it adjusts because it's magical to the size of the person, so it'll fit over this new helmet I want you to make. And it's basically this basic helmet. I can show you the basic design, but then I need a couple of little changes to it because it's not one of the ways I want it to have. It's just not the way it is. But the way it is in the chat bar. Bonk. So I found this helmet in a book called The Player's Handbook. And we're going to make some modifications to that helmet just a little bit. This is like make some
What
drawings.
sounds another Aldon? What's going on?
Little drawer over there, little drawer over here. Meep, meep, meep. And then the crown sits on top like this. Can I have it ready for tomorrow? Oh, it's a basic helmet. I got it out of the player's guide. It says every release you go to, they play in the guide, and they got these helmets for sale.
Yeah, they got those helmets for sale.
Player's
He's
guide.
he is staring at you dumbfounded. Sir,
We all have that
you-
reaction.
you might want to talk a little slower.
Like this helmet on this piece of paper, but with my pencil, I'm going to go change this, change that, change this, and then take measurements of this crown, take measurements of this crown so it fits over the top and locks in.
Oh, okay.
So I can take it on, take it off, 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 take it on, take it off.
It'll take me 2 days to do that for you, sir. I'm a
Okay.
little backlogged
What's
at the moment.
what's the current price?
Sorry about your bowels.
Just to fit it on, 5 gold.
All right. So I'm gonna pay you 100, and I want this helmet done in the morning. Here's 50 now. Tell your wife and kids you ain't coming home tonight. Tomorrow morning.
You'll see a lady pop out from behind the counter. I already know, dearie. He'll accept it.
Thank you very much. It's always nice to meet the woman behind the man. You know, you're very nice, and I think you're very wonderful. You have a very nice shop here, and you really should keep your workers in line a little bit better. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow. And I will take the crown for which he's taking measurements, and I'll run away.
He's a nice lad. Little weird, but nice. As you
A
hear
little?
her say as you're walking away.
Yeah.
Yeah. He complimented her. She's very, very smitten now.
Yes.
And she runs a very nice shop. I'm going to tell
Does
everybody,
she?
that's a really nice shop that lady runs back there.
Does she want him?
She can have him.
Yeah. Does she want to keep him as a pet?
I don't think Rudin is a pet.
I'm sure she would pet him.
Mhm. Crazy, crazy people. All right.
Mhm.
Rudin is gone, doing some things with the blacksmith. What are you all doing in the meantime?
Doing some things with the blacksmith. What things are we going to be doing? What shall we do?
Do we need a fade to black screen for you two, or
No.
are we... Okay.
No. We're okay, thank you.
What are you guys doing?
I don't even know. I mean, it's so we have lots of places to be, and no real guidance of where we're supposed to go.
Huh?
Just a lot of vague rumors of things happening.
Do I pass by a bake shop?
3.
3
I'm gonna
bake
check
shops.
for carrot cake.
Mm,
Very big carrot cake.
So while you're passing through the shops, you'll find a place that sells carrot cake but no frosting, and you'll find a shop that sells frosting but no cake.
Done. Cake, and I will take the cake to the Frostiners, and I will have
Frostiners.
nice frosties on there from the Frostiners, and
Frostiners,
like
love
pretty
it.
little things. And they'll make a bunch of wedges. There'll be one that'll say Strelv. There'll be one that says Krokadmia. They might have to make that a little smaller, maybe just
Can
call
you
it
have little
crows, but who
carrots
knows?
made of icing?
Mm-hmm.
That would be
Yeah.
nice.
Nice
I
little,
don't-
like each
little
slice will
orange
get
carrot.
an orange carrot with the little green leaves.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I don't even know what to say to this because
The Frostiners. I can't believe the
Frostiners
I
are all
can't
done.
believe the Frostiners.
that came out of
It's-
his mouth, not
it's-
mine. And
It's
I'm
the
used to it.
frosting.
And I will
He's
keep
been spending
skipping
too
down
much
the
time
road
with
my cake.
nans. He's coming out with nanisms. It's
Right?
disturbing. Mm-mm.
All right.
Frostiners.
So
Actually, I would like to to have a chat with Asriel.
Okay.
So
Before you do that, though, hold on. It'll be 2 gold total for your cupcake or your cake or whatever it is.
John.
Cakes, plural, and the frosting.
2.5, 2.5, because I
Sure.
like the way the frosting did their frosting on that carrot.
Awesome. All right, Strav, go for it.
So Asriel, I feel like you've gotten a lot of guidance from otherworldly things, and I don't know that we actually know about some of it. Can you let us in on a little bit of what you know? 'Cause I think that there's going to be some things we have to go and do, but I don't really know where they are or what it is we're supposed to be doing.
I really don't know much more than you.
Well,
I
what's in the Roar Hold that we're supposed to go do?
I'm not actually sure. I don't remember. The player doesn't remember.
There was no specific guidance or go here to this place or something, or go find this person and take them out.
No, but when I closed that last gate and went unconscious, my deity came to me in a vision and told me to find a particular weapon of some sort. I don't know if that's in the more holds or not. He wasn't very specific.
Did you say what it was called?
No.
Hmm.
No name, no place, no nothing.
Not that I can recall.
Well, deities do be vague, yes.
Tell me
Deities
about
do
it.
be deities.
Well, okay. So, something in the Moorholds. Any other things of like places or other gates that we have that you know about that need to deal with? I'm just grasping at straws here because there's a lot happening.
A lot happening for you guys. Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Not that I have. It's just that weapon that he wants me to find.
All right then. Well, maybe if someone here knows something, you could ask around and maybe check the temples and such. That they may. Is there kind of temples?
If he doesn't
There-
know what it's called or what it does or anything really specific about it, what are you going to ask people? Like, oh, we're looking for a weapon. Okay, I've got a sword. No,
just found a
that's not
sword.
it. Yeah, I mean, is that it?
Well, I mean, maybe. I mean, if your god has a temple here, potentially maybe find guidance there and see if maybe more messages will come to you. I don't know how this works.
I don't know if there's a temple here, but in Karnith there will be.
Okay. Well, this is one of the largest cities around I've seen, so maybe there's one here. All right then. Is there anything else that you need? I mean, Ruden's always off running around to buy things from the blacksmith and stuff. Is there anything you need to do?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. Right then. I guess get some rest and we'll see what we do in the morning. You took a pretty big bump on the head there when you fell after closing that gate, so should probably get some rest.
Yeah.
I apologize for any noise you might hear through the walls. Close the door.
Oh, God.
Well, that Cosme went, what?
I was like, what noise are you making? And then I'm like, oh.
All right. So then Rudin will come busting in because that is what Rudin does.
Boom.
I'm gonna find some cotton and
Yes.
shove it into my ears.
He is a Rudin. He's a very rude one.
hmm
All right, so I've returned, so I'm going to go straight for Bilbo because you know he's that muscular guy. I'm going to go up to Bilbo and go, I understand you are blue. You are blue, and you're in need of a guy. In need of a guy, but I'm not that guy. Each one of these pieces of carrot cakes has a name, so later on when you bring up dinner, can you bring a carrot cake to each person's room? And then he'll see Strelv, Constance, Asriel, Rudum, Autumn, Crocosmia, and a piece for Bilbo.
He'll
Then I'll
look
go
at
talk
the
to the other guy.
carrot cakes as you've just shoved them to him, and he'll unwrap his and eat his slowly. And walk back to the kitchen with the others. And now you're gonna go talk to the other guy.
Sure. Because
All
I
right.
know you from somewhere.
Not from somewhere. That is Dr. Pibb.
From
Ooh,
everywhere.
shh, don't say your name too loud.
Dear Lord.
You might be
Hello.
wanted somewhere.
Not that I'm aware of. How have you been? Did you get
Well,
anything?
I went for get anything.
Did you get anything for me?
Like syphilis?
Well, I will roll out all these vials of goo on the table.
Close
I've got
enough.
those.
No. Now I'm looking for something a little bit more specific pertaining to certain beasts that were once human.
Were once human. So this
Werewolves
is
or
were boar. This is were pig. This is
what are
were
you doing
bear. This
awake?
is were wolf.
Dude, no,
This
it's
is
bedtime.
a
That's
licking, another licking, and this was a pool of blood in the middle of nowhere. And then I got this leftover hag juice that you gave me.
his eyes will go bright wide. Well then, I will take all of that off of your hands. You've done well, my student. Keep collecting the blood for me.
You're taking all of it.
Well, I have to. I will exchange the full vials for empty vials so you can continue to collect more.
I got new vials, and I will wipe them down and put them in my bag.
He will give you 60 empty vials.
16. Where do you
The
think
next,
I'm going? Downtown
well,
Werewolfville?
rumor has it you guys are headed toward Cardiff, which is just a hop, skip, and a jump away from.
Yes, we're going places. I know.
Um, why are we whispering?
Well, first of all, that bar person over there tried to charge us 25 gold. Whatever kind of riffraff is going to be floating around in this building?
Did you fall for it? Did you pay that?
No, I wanted to go to the other neighborhood and pay 25 gold there.
Yeah. You are a strange fellow. So as long as you didn't fall for it, you'll be fine. Listen, you're going to Cardiff. Rumor has it that Lucian's armies are getting ready to invade Cardiff. Be careful.
Okay, so if I get this right, find the army camp, wait till they're all sleeping, get a vial from each, and everything will be good.
As many as you can, without mixing them. You know better.
Yes, no mixing. I still have this vial empty that says Crocosmia.
Why?
I'm working on it.
Okay. Is she a werebeast as well?
I can't tell. She's very scary.
Ah. Is she that kind of scary?
Well, Strel doesn't think so, but man, I'll tell you, sometimes when I'm bouncing around, having a good time, roaming around the streets, it gets scary.
Okay.
Cosmere also enjoys bouncing around and having a good time. Just ask Strelv.
Oh, no, thank you. All right, so listen, be careful
Yes,
when you're headed into Cardiff.
Karnak.
Carnath.
Karnath.
Mm-hmm. Uh, there are Border Patrol guards who are, let's just say, less than savory, you just go ahead and drop my name and tell them you're with me, and they'll let you guys through.
Alrighty. Border Patrol, kill them, get through.
No, no, no.
Oh.
Drop my name and then get through.
Oh, so like, I know you. They'll let
Yes.
me through. Okay, I got it.
Right, right. You know a guy. Uh-huh.
I know a guy. I wish I knew a guy for the blue guy over there because he's very blue and he's in need of a guy.
Well, he's just cold.
Oh.
Maybe get him a blanket.
Ooh, I'll be looking for a blanket in 5 minutes.
What have we done? Okay. Well,
All right,
I'm
you have a great time. Nice chatting with you. And there's a piece of cake in the back that'll come out in a moment.
for me.
Yeah, it didn't have a name on it. I didn't know your name.
Dr. Pibb, I hired you. How do you not remember my
Oh
name?
yeah, I know your name, but when I couldn't, all the way on the other side of the smoke-filled room, I couldn't quite tell who it was, but I knew who you were.
Because
Oh.
the DM didn't actually say you recognise a guy, it's Mr. Pibb. You just said you recognise that guy over there, and he didn't say, "Oh yeah, who is it?"
Exactly. I didn't get a who is it. It was just I'm
So I
gonna go
got a
put my
piece
down
that
and run
says
up.
the guy.
The guy.
So now I gotta tell
He's met
Dolores
a
the woman.
couple of the guys. I mean,
Okay. All right.
the guy he knew was a little gnome with something in his pocket.
Uh-huh. Strub, where are you and Azrael sitting, talking? Because this conversation is happening almost about
Probably,
the same time.
probably up in Asriel's room.
Oh, in the room. Okay.
Yeah, just because I figured Asriel was sleeping or resting or whatever. So
Awesome. That works out great.
Hello, bar lady. Is there a place nearby I can get a nice cardigan?
Cardigan. We have a few coats in the back.
I need
Is that-
something like a blanket, sort of like a shawl thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Hang on. Sure, run to the back and grab some for you.
Okay. I'm just going to back up a couple of steps and walk away now.
Strange little fellow.
he's a big fellow.
Right.
And I guess I'll go up to my room.
All right. Is everybody resting? Does anybody want to do anything else while we're here?
Is there anything else we need to do?
Shopping.
I'm a bit worried about all those people that are just getting kicked around the street. I would like to know if there's anything that we could do to help them, but we could probably rest first.
I mean, talking about changing the class structure of our entire city.
Maybe just the attitude of the guards who are kicking them. Maybe.
So report the guards to the authorities and see if they do anything about it.
Mm.
I can maybe talk to someone and see. I can be convincing.
Okay. But we can do that tomorrow.
Azrael, is there anything you want to do while you're here? Shopping? Praying?
No, I don't think so. Unless there's a temple here, which I don't think there would be. To my deity, that is.
Roll the religion.
Roll the what?
Religion.
Religion?
Mhm.
Hold on.
There is not a temple to your deity specifically here, But there are a lot of different temples here.
Then no, I don't need to do anything.
Okie doke. Go ahead and mark down that you have had a full rest, a long one, and then level up. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Mm-hmm. You should be level 8 now.
Mm-hmm.
All the new things happen at level 8.
Feet. That's about it.
Yeah, for those who have a multi-class.
True, yes.
Yeah, for those who haven't multi-class, you'll get a feat.
I already got 2 feet. Sometimes 4.
Sometimes more.
More than 4. Yeah. Up to 8 so far. Are they feet then? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Leveling up is fun.
On Tuesdays.
Well, it's Sunday, so.
It's actually Monday here.
Is it still? Oh, yeah, because it's past that
Yeah.
time.
Only 4 hours ahead of you right now, but it's like up as 12. Yeah, it's coughed herself awake yet again.
Yeah, I heard. She okay?
Mm. She's getting better. Rob's getting worse.
No, you gotta get worse before you get better.
Apparently.
All right. Where is Bryce? Bryce, I am. There you are. Level up. Do you get new spells, Strelf?
No. Well, I mean, I get spells, but not. I don't get any spell levels.
No, but you get like new spells you can play with,
Yeah,
right?
I will get some. Yeah, a new spell. A new spell. I'm swapping out a cantrip though, because I can.
So can Krokosmia.
It's a fun one.
If there's a cantrip you don't use or don't like, you can swap it out now.
Mm-hmm.
My eyeball hurts.
That'll be fun. Took Magic Initiate for a couple new things there. Ooh, sound.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be good. I got a new spell. Let's see what I want to go for.
It's not very happy sounds. I like happier
Hmm?
sounds.
Well, usually you can just click on the spell list and then go through the spells, but filter. There's the filter. Finally, like 20 minutes trying to get that filter to work.
Yep. Let me know when you guys are done.
We should have done this in the break, really.
Mm-mm. No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
One.
While you guys are resting up in your rooms, your cupcakes and your food will be delivered to you.
Aww.
Cupcakes?
Weird orc-looking person to you guys.
Oh, you
Um,
mean Rudin?
Yes. Here, this one for you, Azriel, and this one for you, Constance. And
Sure.
he's handing you Azriel's cupcake, and Constance is going to Crocosmia.
Oh, somebody's gonna get the Bilbo one. What do you mean dildo?
And and then he goes into Azriel and Autumn's room, and he will give the one for Rudin to Azriel, and Autumn will get his own. And then he goes into Rudin's room, and Rudin, you're gonna get Crocosmia's cupcake.
Aw, how sweet of you.
Hope you got the names right. You never said whose was whose.
That's okay. I was gonna go out and buy you something because somebody says you're blue because you're cold, and I asked the lady where can I go get something to get you warmer, and they were like, I've got stuff in the back, and I'm like, I ain't gonna give you dirty things in the back, so you're just gonna have to be cold.
What she doesn't know is that I'm not cold. Watch. And he'll think really hard, and he'll turn bright red.
You're gonna bust the blood vessel like that.
Did he say he was going to give it to her in the back? Is that what just happened?
That's what he said.
Mm-hmm. Just making sure. Why are these spells not in alphabetical order? It's really annoying.
Which spells not in alphabetical order?
Like, choosing new spells are just mixed up. It's insane. There's no need for it.
I don't know. Where are you looking?
I'm learning new spells from the list of spells on the Charactermancer.
Oh,
Oh.
also be careful. I got 2 new books this week, and there's 700 new spells inside of there.
Yeah,
There's a few
unfortunately.
here. There is a few here, I'm noticing.
They got there's that new spell compendium that came out. Jim, I don't remember if you
Yeah.
remember what it is called, but a friend of mine bought it, and then he gets the digital code, and he gave me the digital code, so there's like 700 pages of new spells.
Good God.
I thought there was a few here that I didn't recognise. Desiccating Breath. Moonsphere Meteor. By the light of the watchful moon.
Now you know why I didn't want to do whatever
Quickly
break,
from the
you're gonna
sky.
need longer than just break to do it.
Regardless of the time of day or your location, you command the watchful gaze of the moon to illuminate threats to you and your allies. Shafts of bright moonlight, each 5 feet wide, shine down from the sky or from the ceiling if you're indoors, illuminating all spaces within range that contain threats, whether they are enemies, traps, or hidden hazards. That might be quite useful. Hazards, traps, and enemies that are hiding. They can do a charisma throw to succeed and not get picked out by the glow. But how many creatures like monsters and stuff have decent charisma saves? Oh, I don't know. There's so many I don't recognise.
Mm-hmm.
Chamber of Restoring Amber.
You can limit it to what books you're pulling it from, Bernie. If you go into the filter section.
Why do I want to limit it? Like, no.
Well, if you want to look at fewer spells than every single spell that exists.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah. If
But then
if
surely
you're
that's just like meaning that I don't know.
Yeah,
I
get
don't know.
one new
Just
spell, and that's
mean-
going to be it.
it just means that you have time to look at all the spells and
Yeah.
relax instead of feeling overwhelmed like you feel like you have to push yourself.
Yeah. I mean, druids can basically know all of their spells anyway, can't they?
They can.
Yeah,
It's just
Just
what they
they,
want
learn so
prepared.
many.
they can switch out every time they rest.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I get one spell.
I'm
I must
sorry.
choose wisely.
It says I can add 14 new spells.
Hmm.
I play a sorcerer in your game.
I know.
I know you know.
Do you know?
I do.
You know?
I know that he knows that I know that that he knows.
Um.
Oh,
It being
there's a spell here called Slippery Fingers.
oh,
All right.
That'll be useful for tonight.
I think Strelv already knows it.
what are we gonna do with you guys? I swear,
Uh,
you do know.
Should probably try to kill us a bit more.
You heard it.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Kill you a bit more."
No, I say do probably try to kill us a bit more.
As an update, Sarah's date is going very well.
Aw.
No. It's not a date. She's just hanging out with a friend. She told
Right,
me.
right. Yeah,
Sorry,
because
they
they're
told
quote unquote waiting until after high school to start dating.
Oh, that's adorable. If only I'd done that. I might have, you know.
But then you wouldn't have all the beautiful children and
Exactly.
grandchild who made you sick
5 grandchildren.
and snotty.
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody have any issues with the leveling up process?
I mean, I'm just trying to find a
Yeah.
spell.
Bell.
Nope.
Just the
Just
spells.
spell.
Uh-huh. Yes, unfortunately, I understood that this was going to be something you would want to do during the break, but I also knew I had 700 new spells going into that book.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Phantom Dragon.
I like that spell.
That's awesome. I like that.
It's based off their wisdom, I believe. Right? No?
Wait. You tap your dragon magic. What's my dragon magic?
You don't have dragon magic. Strelf has dragon magic.
Well, you need a
Mhm.
piece of dragon eggshell to actually use to cast it. But it says druid, sorcerer, wizard. It doesn't say that you have to be. I don't know. It just says you tap your dragon magic to make an ally appear as a draconic beast. The target of the spell appears to be a dragon of large size or smaller. When seeing this illusion, observers make a wisdom saving throw to see through it. So it's like casting Illusory Dragon, but you turn one of your friends into it instead of just conjuring one.
So,
Are
who's tap
werewolves
Strelf?
animals?
No,
They're humanoid.
Thank you.
they're monstrosities. They're considered animals.
Who?
What about what me? What?
Who's a
You can tap
monstrosity?
Strelf to pull his draconic energy, so that you can then cast the spell.
Oh, so I get my dragon magic from Strelv. Is that what you're saying?
Yep, why not?
Which particular part of him do I have to rub to get that dragon magic?
I will let you be the bearer of that bit.
Oh, dear me. Fairy toast? What's fairy toast?
Alright, I've made my choices, but now I've got 40 million windows to close.
Hey, Jim.
Mm-hmm.
I know for Sora, because she's a rune knight, she
Mhm.
put a rune on one weapon and a rune on another weapon. Could she have put both runes on the same weapon?
I don't think so. I need to look at the class to make sure. I don't know it well enough, so that's why. It should say in the description of the ability.
Azrael, link it so we can read it. Because Sora she has two hammers that she just wails on people. It's great. And I had never even thought about putting it on one weapon.
An object can only bear one of your runes at a time. Is what it says.
Okay. So that answered that.
Object must be a weapon, suit of armor, shield, piece of jewelry, or something else you can wear or hold in a hand. Rune remains an object until you finish a long rest, and the object can only bear one of your runes at a time. So yes.
Rudin,
but
you would love this. There's a spell here called Legion of Rabid Squirrels. They descend from nearby trees and form into a swarm. With a climbing speed of 30 feet. That's awesome. Do they need to have rabies though?
Bard, Druid, Ranger.
It's a pretty cool spell.
Okay, there's that. Okay, and I'm gonna remove that.
Just trying to find the bear spells, but the bear must be Druid too to create bears.
Oh, there's actually a spell called Comprehend Wild Shape that you give a totem to somebody that you know, and while you're in beast form, it's not a telepathic link, but you can just understand one another's verbal communication. So I could do like turn to a wolf and Strel would go, "Oh yeah, I know. That happened to me as well last Tuesday."
I think I heard that in the middle of the night.
You'd be quiet.
Right.
I know what you're talking about.
I literally
See what you've done now,
don't
Jim.
know what you are.
What?
You
What did I
open
do?
these floodgates. You open the floodgates,
What are
and
you
now
talking
they're
about?
just. Mhm.
Dear Lord.
My fault. Don't look at me.
I don't blame
It
Jim.
is.
I blame Crocosmia. That's who I blame.
He was the one who said something first. Yeah, I always get blamed for everything.
Yep. All your fault.
Yeah.
Brian, I would put one of the runes. I don't know which runes you're taking, but I would put one of the runes on a shield or your holy symbol.
I was gonna put one on my shield and just one on my armor.
There you
You can change.
Yeah.
You can change them after every change where they are every long rest. So
go. Mm-hmm.
I figured I'd do that for next during this. Well, could I have done it during this long rest?
Yes.
Yep.
Because it's a long rest in order to level up. That's how it technically works. Most DMs don't do it that way anymore.
Don't know.
I'm done leveling up. By the way,
I don't know.
What
I had easy. I
what
had
runes
easy
did you
choices.
take? Or are
Cloud
you
and
keeping
fire
that
for
secret?
now. Cloud and fire.
That's the one Sora's using. I like them. She did not actually use the growth one yet because, other than playing around, because she was been in confined spaces, can't be big.
Well, you can still use it. You just don't grow in size. You gain all the
But,
other benefits, but you
just
don't grow in size.
giant dragon one.
Bat
Hey, for
sense.
crying out
Is that a
loud.
Batman spell?
Yes, it's a Batman spell.
You are the Batman.
I would know.
Wow. Some of these spells are great.
Yeah, I see one that's like I'm getting rid of one of my second level spells. I'm gonna put something else in its place. I'm also swapping out a cantrip.
I think there's new cantrips in there too, Shove, isn't there?
I didn't look. I knew which ones I wanted. I am taking Magic Initiate for Bard and getting a couple of extra spells I've been wanting to have. Oh my god, so much here.
further away. Never mind.
All right, you can go. Go ahead. So because Ruden's not back yet, we
I'm back.
are we are
Yes.
sitting over here in this city, where the shopkeep tried to overcharge you for the stay.
Yeah. 100 gold
Rudin-
for 4 rooms, he said.
And Rudin met with a strange man. Strelv and Azrael had a nice conversation. Constance, you're in your own room, but a cupcake has been delivered to you with somebody else's name on it.
Whose name?
It was a slice of carrot cake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was carrot cakes. Slices. Cupcakes.
That had been frosted.
By the
Yep.
The center, yes.
And
Frostinator.
for once, it wasn't a nanism. I didn't say that. That was a Rudism.
That was the Taoism. I'm gonna have to start writing those down too.
Jim
wouldn't
wrote
hurt.
down the bright wide.
Yes. All right, his eyes were bright wide. Like, what?
Right? Why you said that?
his
Wow. I missed that one.
eyes will go bright wide. I'm like,
You nutter.
Right now, the party is currently stuck. I'm trying to figure out where to go and what to do.
Not really, because you hear Rudin running down the street. My new helmet's ready. My new helmet's ready.
Yes,
It was so
Rudin,
stupid.
your helmet is ready.
So I gotta run
And
all the
you're
way
able-
down there, because
that's why I did it, just to mess with you.
get my
Rudin,
cardio in.
you run down, you get your helmet, you have your helmet. It's very nice to have your helmet, and then you run back to the party only to be stopped by the guard.
Dun, dun, dun.
I guess.
Dear,
Christ.
Sounds about right.
are you really
Is it
doing
a
that in the
scary
middle of the
guard?
street?
Is it a friendly guard?
They are
gonna
not
cast
friendly.
fireball.
Scary is depends on your version of what scary is.
Definitely not friendly. They
I
kick
mean, not-
homeless people.
That's scary to us, but
Uh-huh. So we hear you didn't pay for that. You're going to have to come with us.
What?
I paid in advance.
You did?
That is not what we were told. Please come with us.
This place?
why? Ooh.
So, we going down that street or this street?
So we are going up
All
to
right,
the
lead
far
on.
reach. So
You guys walk
what
in
you'll
front of me
see
and I
is-
follow.
No, sir. And they'll grab you by your arm. And a
Yeah?
portal will open. And
I'll
you will
misty
be
step
pulled.
90 feet away. No way. I am misty stepping when that portal opens 120 feet away. Wait a minute. Can I cast it even farther? 120 feet away.
Misty Step was 30 feet.
Misty steps a lot farther than that.
No.
I think
Dimension
it's
door is
60.
what Misty Step's 30, isn't it?
Unless you have some way of making it bigger. I don't know.
Alright. Doesn't matter. It's 30.
Oop, and then gone.
And then I'll start running. Actually, see, I panicked. I went Misty Step. I'm going to panic again and go Vortex Wrap and gain another 120.
Right.
The
Link up and
alarms
around the
will
corner.
He's a fugitive.
The
now.
alarms-
Right.
The alarms are sounding. You will see people running into their homes and businesses, shutting and locking the doors. You guys inside the tavern, you will notice that your windows and your doors are now shut and locked magically.
Oh no.
Rudin, you are still out on the street running.
What is this? Go and talk to the
Down the back alleys. I'm going back to that blacksmith shop, and I've got a little fireball burning in my hand.
When you go to talk to the innkeeper, they will tell you that don't be alarmed. It just means that somebody was trying to get caught stealing, and instead of, dealing with their transgressions, they ran instead.
So the entire city goes on lockdown?
Yeah.
So you're telling me the entire city, this entire mega-sized city, is now under lockdown?
Well, it depends on what area it's in. So if it's in District 1, then all of District 1 gets locked down. And if it's in District 2, which we're currently in, then all of District 2 will get locked down, and so forth.
But the blacksmith is in District 1.
It is in
Two.
District 1.
We went to 3. Wow, then
We're
I'm
in,
far.
No.
we're in 2.
We're in
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, we're in 2.
You're in 2. And Rudin made it to District 2.
Oh, he was in 2. Okay. Wow.
He had just stepped inside of District 2.
Garbage.
Down a back
What
alley in a
happened?
bucket.
This is what happens when you give extra money to people to be nice. They're like, here's a dude who can afford more. Let's take advantage.
I'm going to be sneaking around the back alleys looking for a way over the wall, or under the wall, or through the wall, or a sewer going under the wall. 'Cause
Roll
I'm
me
going
a
back.
perception. Roll me a perception. Let's see what you get. Yeah, you'll find a grate leads underneath the building that you're right next to.
I'll be
And
back in
it appears
District 1.
the stonework around it is a little crumbly. You are able to get it open and head inside.
Aw.
Where are you
Does it lead
going?
me to Zone 1?
It does not, no. Leads you around in circles.
Wow.
You will hear footsteps above you. We'll find him. He can't get away. We'll keep this whole city on lockdown if we have to till we find him.
For a measly helmet? A non-magical helmet. What the hell is wrong with this place?
What are you doing?
How high is the wall?
Reading.
Because I will be portaling on top of that wall. And then I will
Sir,
be
we take our
portaling on
thievery very,
top of the
very
roof.
seriously.
was
Reading,
no-
what you doing?
I'm looking to see how high the wall is.
Yeah, you can get to the top of the wall. Oh, I don't know if it's his
Love it.
internet or mine. I can't hear.
Over the wall.
Must be mine.
Yeah, I hear him fine. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear anything?
None, just disconnect.
Alright, you're over the wall. Okay. Which way are you going? To the third tier or the first tier?
First tier, because I only just made it past the wall, so that's the wall. Back to the blacksmith shop is where I'm headed.
Nope, hold on.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
okay, now. I got you now.
Well, we can hear her, but you can't hear us. Yes.
There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yep, just fine.
Okay. My
Mhm.
it was being
Yeah,
wonky.
badly.
All right. So you head over the wall, correct?
Yep.
All
Yeah.
right. So which level are you going to? The first level or the
Back down the
third
one,
level?
back to that blacksmith shop.
Okay. You head down there to the blacksmith shop, and you will find the doors locked and sealed.
Oh.
Nobody on the street.
Wait,
Nobody on the
sealed
street?
one?
Nobody's on the street.
You
Yep.
can see in the Can you see in the windows?
You can if you look.
If you can see in the windows, you can misty step inside.
If I can get in. If I can open the window, pry the
Yes.
window, go around the back,
There's,
go through the door.
there's the voice in the back of his head reminding him how the spells work.
So I go around the back, looking in there. The
That shop
windows,
as well.
prying the windows, shoving the windows, breaking the windows.
You get him. Yep, you'll get in with Misty Step.
Go down the chimney like
Into
Santa
a
Claus.
blacksmith. I was thinking of that too.
Mm.
Into the blacksmith shop, and there's nobody here.
Do another perception check.
See nothing.
The fire, the kiln where all the blacksmithing stuff is to be made, is cold.
Well, it's gonna warm up real quick as I light the place on fire.
Wow.
Then I will unlock the back door and go out the back door.
As you're out the back door, you will see a group of men and women who look to be bound together, being escorted through the back streets.
How many guards?
3, one in the front, one in the back, and one in the middle. They appear to have whips and chains. They are telling the people to hurry. And if they don't move fast enough, he does hit them.
Well, I'm gonna follow after them. This is gonna be a terrible plan. But does she look like she's the lady I was talking to?
One of them does, yes. Do
I'm gonna have.
no,
Jeez.
with 3. What you doing?
I'm gonna attack the back guard.
Okay.
Oh well. Where's my thing? It's all going from
He
the
says, "Oh well."
I was just opening my screen. So, firebolt on the back guard.
You do hit him, and he does go down. He will let out a small whimper, and then you will hear nothing. The people in the chain stop to look at you, and then look at the middle guard and continue to walk. The guard in the middle will turn to attack you.
Well, fight back.
He's just gonna swing a sword at you. I don't think a 7 hits you, does it?
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Alright, so we're in sword range, so this could be a long fight. 13.
No, that hits.
I do have a feeling we're going to be in trouble.
What are we talking about?
He does go
Oh.
down. The chain party begins to realize they have the upper hand and starts to fight back, pulling the rest of the people forward, back towards you.
So one
And
guard
the
left.
first guard, yep, he'll turn around to look at you, yell something, and and, and begin to continue to attack.
It's not him and everywhere's locked down. Hope it's not him in trouble.
What are the chances, right?
Have you met Reason?
Yeah.
Oh, does a 12 hit you?
No.
Then he will swing and a miss. Oh, that
19.
hits him, and he goes down as well.
Good lord.
I'm going to start
hit.
removing the change from these people.
Are you insane? You're gonna get into so much trouble. You should leave. Save yourself. This is the lady you were flirting with.
I am going to tell the lady to go to Strelv and tell him what she knows. Well, can you even get to the second district?
Well, I can, yes, but
I'm just going to keep killing
What
more
a-
guards. So,
okay, who's
if you can't help,
Okay,
it's the only inn on the second level.
No, there are 7,
Oh,
but it's the
well,
first.
go play with Bilbo.
I know Bilbo.
What are the odds?
Is he with Bilbo?
Yes, there's a bunch of friendly people with Bilbo. And I'm
She
gonna
will
work my
run
way
off.
out of town and just tell them I made my way out the west side of town.
Okay, doke. You won't encounter any guards because, as for right now, they assume that these people are being taken where they're supposed to be, and the guards themselves. This particular part of the city is not under lockdown, so you are able to move freely through here. She gets through the gate, tells the guards that there has been a report of the person being captured, that they can release everything. They call it in. Unbeknownst to them, they think the person that they've captured is the person that they're looking for. The lockdown has been lifted, and the doors and the windows to the tavern begin to open, and the lady will charge running in. You will hear her ask Bilbo where a guy named Strelv is.
I
And he
assume
will
since
point to Autumn because that is the person he told. He gave the cupcake to.
I'll be raising my hand up to like oh, look over at Autumn. Okay, just shrug. point to Autumn.
The nice young man who was with you guys who ordered a hat.
You ordered the hat. Okay. All right then. Yeah.
Kind of tall looking dude. It's got fangs. She kind of does like the spider pincers with her fingers for fangs. He can cast magic.
I told you it
Yeah.
was gonna be.
Right.
So-
And then what?
He attacked 3 guards that had arrested my husband and myself and some other people for doing business with adventurers. Because we're not allowed to do that on the first tier.
Wait, what? You're not allowed to do business?
No.
I'm confused.
The first tier is not allowed to do business with adventurers.
But there's no blacksmith in the second tier.
Now you see the issue. sir.
So
The
are
city
the
has become corrupted.
more like insane?
Well, there's that too.
Are we going to do something about the city now?
Yep.
All right then. Pull Standing Stone. Ruden, where are you? You should come back to the inn if you can. You can look like somebody else when you come through town. Please respond.
Oh, and you know, and I'll be like, okay, if you say so. And I can do this too because I have a disguise kit.
There you
Look
go.
at you.
Figure you have some way of changing your appearance because you always do. Even to different outfits.
I will disguise myself as a weary traveler.
Very good.
All right
You
then. So
get
your
to the.
your so her husband was still arrested, or he got loose? He got freed as well.
Everybody was freed because of Rudin.
Okay. Well, stay safe. We won't do any more business with you if you get you in trouble.
We appreciate it, but like I appreciate the business more than
Un-
the other thing. But
True.
And just
There's
pretend not to be
something-
adventurous next time.
This is true. Just look normal.
Mm-hmm.
there's something weird
You do
going
so well
on
at
in
that.
the capital. You really. I would suggest you look into it, but it's not any of your business to have to look into it. And I can't pay you in any way, shape, or form.
Has there been any strange influx of demonic presences in the city? Or
Not
undead?
no undead. But it has been weird since
Any rumors
the
of a
new
weird
ruler
gate appearing?
has taken a new what?
And a gate appearing? A strange gate?
No, no
Okay.
gate. We got a new guy who came into our place of business and told us that we were no longer allowed to do adventures, and he had a gigantic head. Said he was the new.
head?
Yes, he said he was the new. Um, what do you call them? Tax collectors?
This sounds very weird.
Minute.
Said
Don't
he
like
was
it.
the right hand man to the king, and what he says goes because that's what the king says.
What king?
Is the king new?
The king is new. We've never had a king before.
Someone came to town and declared himself the king.
Yes,
Okay.
and put a bunch of guards people in place.
We definitely have to sort this place out. That's why the guards are kicking our homeless people. We had homes last week.
Yeah, they're all basically being taxed into homelessness
Mm-hmm.
and then being mistreated. Wonderful. So, kind of look at Constance and Azrael. Do you get any sense of anything strange, demonic, weird presences in this place?
Do I?
I knew you were gonna ask. Do I? You guys crack me up.
Well, she did it with the undead king earlier.
Yep, she did. Trying to look here. Hang on. No, you don't have any of your spider senses tingling.
And does Autumn sense any fiends or fae?
Crap.
No fiend or fae either. No, you're fine.
Well, then they're just shitty. All right.
The arachnophobic DM allows spider senses to tingle.
Celestial sense.
All right then. Well, is there a palace? We were flying overhead. Was there a palace of some kind?
When you got to the third tier to take your loop around to see what was going on, you did see something that could have looked like a palace. It was a larger building, more
Sure.
like a castle made of stone.
Okay. Well, look to the others. I mean, should we get involved? I mean, this doesn't sound good, but
We have to. Especially if Rudin is like attacking gods and stuff.
I mean, we don't have to. But I am willing to. Yes. I mean,
We
changing
can't leave
leadership
all of
is.
these people in this town like suffering and being taxed more than they can afford.
I mean, that's a typical thing in kingdoms. Gonna go around and overthrow every government that taxes people and treats people unfairly?
Isn't like just a regular government thing, though, is it?
Maybe
This is
it
like-
is.
Okay.
I mean, we don't know. I'm not saying we shouldn't look into it, but I mean, I
Mhm.
don't know that we have the authority to just go around and depose governments. Unless there's maybe something. You're right, it does sound strange, but I mean, I don't know. That is are we really at that sort of tier of adventurer type people?
Do you want to just go and find Rudin and leave?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Right. Well, look to our. I mean, what would the paladins be about all this about deposing government? Like,
Mhm.
Paladin
talking
and the
about-
clerik, huh?
yeah. Well, the
But
cleric,
you
I think. Yeah.
You don't usually get somebody just saying, "Right, I'm the king now," do you?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not a royalty.
I mean,
You know, maybe this region had a change in government and somebody stepped in and was. I don't know.
maybe.
So, well, I guess we go and see. Maybe there's some sort of other strange influence around happening, or that should be. Maybe there's something related to the weirdness that's happening in the rest of the world. So, I definitely
Maybe.
think we should check it out.
Hmm.
So, when Rudin shows up, then I guess we'll go and see what we
He's
can
probably
do.
been arrested if he's attacking gods.
Well, the woman just said, I just messaged this with the sending stone, and he said he was coming back.
Okay. I missed that bit.
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay.
That conversation comes to an end. Rudin, you enter the tavern to see your group of friends talking, trying to figure out how to rescue you.
Hey, everybody.
Oh God!
How's your day going? Oh,
Do I know you?
No, you
Who's this
don't.
guy?
Do you know this guy? And I'll pull out my weasel.
Where did you get rooted in this weasel? Who are you?
All right. So let me tell you the story.
Still got the same voice.
The gods came to arrest me.
The guard.
And I told them,
The god-
you're
the
not
god
taking
did?
me alive, you coppers. And I ran away.
She doesn't have it in the bag anymore.
The gods came to arrest him. I love it.
Yes.
Gods or the gods?
The god came to
The
arrest
gods was so angry with me. They were like, you didn't pay for this. I paid in advance.
him. Wait, the gods are tax collectors in the city? What kind of place is this?
And then the gods were like, get him. And I went over the wall. It was actually a fun wall.
I said you
It-
hadn't paid for what you bought, even though you had paid. And then they also
Yeah.
arrested people who worked in the shop that you bought stuff from.
So then I found the people from the shop being dragged down the street in chains with these three guys with whips going, mush, mush, you fools.
I don't like that.
No, well, you don't have to worry about those three anymore.
Okay.
Well,
That's true what happened to them. They're on the street bleeding. Well, one's burnt. And then
So
I
now-
found this wicked cool outfit.
nice. Suits you.
I think I'm going to have to wear it for the rest of the time I'm in town.
Good plan. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys even tell Constance about the weapon you found?
Oh, sword of balance. I guess.
Yeah.
We found this sword. Don't know what it does. Did you
Okay.
identify that one?
Identified it, yes,
Mhm.
as the Sword of
I didn't-
Balance.
I didn't. I saw the name of it, but I didn't see what it did.
What does it do?
Do you want me to copy and paste it for you, Shelf?
It does
I mean,
stabbery attacks.
I must have missed the description there. I was scrolling up to see it.
It's okay. It happens.
No, I didn't copy and paste it. I figured you guys
Oh.
were going to click into it to see what it did. But I'll do that. I will copy and paste
There
for
wasn't.
you.
There wasn't a link. It was just. Is it in the compendium?
Yes, it's in the compendium.
Okay.
But here you go.
Well,
And paste. Enter.
Of
finesse
balance.
longsword. Oof.
3 charges regains all expended charges daily at dawn. When you make an attack roll using the sword, you can expend 1 charge to gain an advantage on the attack roll. If the attack hits and the target is a large or smaller creature, it must succeed on the DC 13 dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone.
That is a amazing rogue weapon.
Is it our weapon?
Well,
Yep.
It is
we got
yours,
it.
yes.
We got it from the king.
It was the undead king's weapon, and he crumbled to dust and blew away in the wind, and then just left it behind with
Fantastic.
the with
That's
600
1,000 gold.
600,000
Yes.
gold
Sure,
Mhm.
now that you
Um,
said that, we got to share it with her.
to give. She was
No.
there.
We were supposed to bring it. So we're supposed to bring it to, I guess, an ancestor of his who's over in Karnath.
Which is why
Oh,
we're
okay.
heading towards Karnath. And there was a bracelet that lets me talk to you guys telepathically when I'm in animal form, which is useful.
That is useful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's a nice weapon. I can use it, but maybe Autumn can.
Can
maybe
Azrael
you.
use it?
I mean, probably.
Azrael? Do you want it, Azrael?
No, I'd give it to Autumn.
Yeah,
If he can use long swords.
he's a dex-based fighter. Yeah, it's a finesse weapon, so he can use his dex with it. Yeah. Okay.
You also have advantage on ability checks and saving throws. Cool. To avoid being knocked prone.
or move against your will. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like
I like it.
I like it a lot.
Well, I think yes, that would be nice for. Autumn could use that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a plan.
Well, in that case, so we want to go and determine who's running this place and see what's going on with them. I have a feeling if we go and investigate too much, there'd be a guards coming down upon us. I can work my bit of charming personality in them, and/or charm person. Do I charm person still? I do not. Never mind.
I can use my getaway skills,
Yes, that was.
but then
Like
that
it.
would leave all of you trapped.
I can be persuasive. I just can't do the other.
we should get out of town. But they're not looking for anybody.
Well, let's say the rest.
Mm-hmm.
If we're going to do something about this, We need to investigate somehow.
You didn't order it, but a stein of beer comes to the table for all of you. The bartender will wink and go back to his business.
I'm
I think it's
confused.
poisoned.
I put my finger in there. Tastes normal.
Tastes normal, yeah.
I mean, I don't know what this is for. Take a drink.
Who's gonna drink?
I'm not eating or
I'll drink
drinking
it.
anything.
All right,
I'll drink
No.
it.
I
Yep.
really don't
Strel,
think you
when
should.
you lift, Strel, when you lift it, there's a note at the bottom of your ale cask, taped, well, stuck to.
It tastes fine. Put it down. To someone
job.
else. What?
There's
Yeah,
something under
somebody
the
else
bottom
had
of
to-
your cup.
Oh, okay. I just pull it off. What does it say?
Meet me behind the bar at 8 o'clock tonight. In the meantime,
Vibe
don't
ships.
go shopping.
Don't go shopping.
Shopping.
Don't go shopping.
Well, not if you're going
Okay.
to get arrested for it.
Or the shopkeepers
Mhm.
themselves get arrested for selling to us.
Or
Mhm.
both.
Well, let us see then. So I have a plan. We could put ourselves up as shopkeepers, and then some of us be shopkeepers, and then some of us be customers, and then the guards will come to arrest us, and we can stop them and have them follow us, take them back to their place, and then we can infiltrate by being prisoners.
Well, maybe the blacksmith, we could do it there. Since they know what.
They were
going
dragging
on.
the family away.
So the shop is empty then.
Right. So yeah, we could set up shop in there. I know how to not make stuff. I can make fire.
I know how to not make stuff too. I'm very good at not making things.
We can bang on a hammer and make noise.
Sure.
Mhm.
And as we look constants, come in to be adventurers and come and sell to us.
Mhm.
Or buy from us. That's what I meant. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Or we just talk to this person at 8 o'clock and see what's going on.
Yeah, we'll
Or you
talk to
can
him
do
too.
both.
Mhm.
All
All right,
we have until 8 o'clock.
Oh,
and
boy.
it's like 11:30.
Oh, good.
Twiddle,
So
twiddle
we
my
have
thumbs, bang my
Oh,
head
no.
on the table.
We're cooped up in a single building for the next 8.5 hours.
Oh, rock back and forth in my chair.
All right. So are you going down to the blacksmith?
I mean, we could, but I don't know what the point of that would be.
I think we were waiting to 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it's just it's an idea, but I mean, it's not really one that's going to be very useful. I think. I don't know. I mean, what do you think?
We should meet the person.
Yeah, I think so.
All
right.
Constance,
Well-
what do you say?
If we meet the person now, at least we'll be more informed before we get arrested.
True.
And see now it's going to be over 8 hours. I'm just going to nap right here under the table.
And knowing is half the battle.
Yes.
All right. We'll fast forward ahead 8 hours then. Well, 7 hours to give you guys an hour to acclimate and eat and all that other good jazz.
So they're playing with my minor illusion, like just making little different pictures and images on the table. Just
Trying to entertain Reardon. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And
I
myself.
took a long rest. Nope. I took a long rest. I had enough excitement for one morning.
Everybody
We just
give
literally-
me a perception check.
We've been in hell. What are you talking about?
True.
Wow. Holy crap.
Good job, Constance.
First
First
roll.
roll of the night. Azrael. Azrael.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Alright. Shelf, you're the only one that sees it. Even though you're playing with your magic.
Yep. I'm just kind of I'm just doing it as a distraction. But by later on, I'm just like, whatever.
Mm-hmm. You'll see the bartender sneak through the crowds that are starting to form and go out the back door. It's not quite time for you guys to meet him yet.
Who's our sneakiest person here? Mia, you can be something small. Follow him.
Okay.
Does your telepathic thing work at a distance?
Same as regular telepathic
Being-
onward.
No, I think I have to see them.
To establish the link?
It's,
To establish it.
it says. Oh, wait. What? While wearing this, you can use an action to cast a Detect Thoughts spell. As long as you maintain concentration on the spell, you can use a bonus action to send a telepathic message to a creature you're focused on. I don't know if it's different than that, but that is what the helm of telepathy. That is what that does.
That's not what
The bracer does more of the spell than it does the helm.
Okay.
So is it like telepathic bond then, but just in a bracelet?
Yes,
Okay.
that is what it is like.
We'll change the wording on that then at some point of later between now and next time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, just now that you can think to us, you can go and be something small and follow him and see what's going on.
Okay. And we'll do that. Let me see what I've got that's small.
I mean,
God.
any small creature, bird, spider,
Bird.
rat, whatever.
Why? You can be anything, really.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a little mouse or something then.
Okay. You'll skitter through. Nobody notices you. You get out into the alleyway, and you'll see him speaking to someone. Yes, they're all in there. Do they know what's going on? No. I swear to you, they have no idea. Look, we're just a peaceful establishment. He doesn't have to worry about us. We're not going to do anything but give them room and board, and then they'll be gone in the morning. It better be. And he'll go to walk away. But this is where I want you to use Kokrazmia's perception check.
Mm-hmm.
You do see it. The guy he was speaking with, on the backside of his head is this alien-like creature attached to him at the base of his skull, connected to the spine.
Okay. Alright, I will reiterate that to the group.
And he will quickly lift his hood and put it over his head and go into the streets.
Guess I'll follow him again. Can I see
The
where
guy
he
or
goes?
the
Well,
guy
there's
or the innkeeper? The innkeeper. The guy?
Which one? Which one's got the thing on him?
The gentleman you don't know,
Guy who's not the innkeeper.
not the innkeeper.
What,
The
is he
innkeeper's
just
going
staying
back
where
in.
he is there?
No, the innkeeper's going back inside. The other guy is walking away.
To follow him. Yeah.
Okay.
hmm
I will need. Are you going to stay in mouse form?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll need a series of dexterity checks, acrobatics, or athletics.
Okay. What do you want first? I mean,
It whatever floats your boat, and it can be the same thing every time.
my dexterity's awful, and so is both my acrobatics and athletics. They're all like 0. So, I mean,
Whatever floats your boat, then.
Well,
is he running or?
Nope, just walking. He's just kind of doing it like he's making sure that he doesn't hit somebody or bump into somebody. If somebody gets close enough to bumping into him, he makes sure that he uses a footstep to get away from it. He does a maneuver to get away from it.
I'll be right back. I'm not going to
Yeah.
run off by himself. So I head out the front door.
He quick makes a right hand turn. You're able to keep up with him only because there happens to be a Goliath blocking his way.
I want to run out the front door.
Next one. You went out the front door. Give me a perception.
Sure. Okay.
You do see Crocosmia's little tail ducking down the alleyway.
I will
just
fly
at the
up
last minute. Okay.
the rooftops and just skim along the rooftops. Kind of follow
Okay.
in that direction.
Crocosmia.
I will
Where
tell them that there is a Goliath blocking his path at the moment, and give the location of where that is.
Mm-hmm. Another check, please.
I mean, which one? they're all awful. Here's the dex one. There you go. Oh, slightly better. Still crap.
He makes a quick left. You're able to skirt through a hole in the wall, able to keep up with him, but just. He's continuing down this alleyway. Seems to be a dead end. This one
Okay.
I'll need a perception check.
Rocking it.
Nice.
Wow, the perception check. You watch him kind of do a Harry Potter move here, where he will tap certain stones, and you'll know which ones they are to be able to recall them, on the wall to have a false wall open, slide to the left, and him go down the set of stairs and
What?
close behind him.
Criss cross. What? Okay. I will also obviously tell the group what just happened. And tell them to meet me there, maybe?
How close is it? 8 o'clock?
Huh?
I'm asking
You got
how
about
close-
10 minutes before it.
Oh, we should
What
probably
about
go
that?
back then.
We're almost at the time.
Yeah, we'll go back then. You want to come and get me? You're a lot faster than I am.
I will just kind of fly down,
Mhm.
land next to the mouse, pick up the mouse, and fly back up.
Okay. You were back at the
There you
tavern,
are.
just The rest of
Walk
you
back
who
on
are
the-
seated at the table, you will see the bartender head back outside again, kind of winking at you as he's doing so. Excuse me.
He doesn't know that we know that he talked to the people, right?
No, he doesn't.
Great. Well, can I put the little mouse up on my shoulder there unless you've changed back yet? I'm not sure.
Stay in mouse form for now.
Okay. Are we all going then?
Yeah, but I'm not going to be able to torture him, am I?
I don't. If he's, I mean, depends on what he does.
Okay.
How do we want to actually torture him? I just want to find out what's going on. So,
All right. I'll be quiet.
okay. Let's go.
I'm not sure torture is ever the best course of action, but maybe we can hurt him a bit.
If
Into
the situation,
alleyway you go.
situation calls for it.
Mm-hmm.
You get out into the alleyway, and he is tucked himself into a corner where Shadow has come over top of him. I heard you all talking about what's going on in the city.
Guess you should have been a little more quiet about that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Just a tad bit. I
Okay.
recommend you leave sooner rather than later. I don't think that anybody can help us out of this situation.
What is the situation?
Nobody really knows who the king is. We've only ever seen this man come down out of the so-called castle to bark orders.
Oh, he's
So-
the same man?
Some dude comes and tells you the king says this, the king says that, and you haven't even seen the king. You don't even know the king exists.
We don't
mean-
think there is. There's a small faction of us that are rebelling against it, but we're having a hard time gaining traction.
Well, you
And
need
anybody
someone
who
to help me.
does gets arrested.
Where do they take them? People, where they arrest them?
The last time we saw, they took them into the sewers and never saw them again.
Right. So that's
Right.
yeah. So no, but they don't go to jail. They just take them to the sewer. So so why is anyone cooperating with the guards?
Did not go to the sewers.
No, what I mean is when the guards come to overpower them, there's a lot more of you. Do they have a whole army?
If you know, we're like 25 people strong and we're spread out throughout the whole city.
I'm sure there'll be
Well-
much more people as they take more people away. It will be more that will join your cause.
Yes, but how long do I want to wait and watch my city suffer?
Well, lucky for you, there are people here who don't want to see them suffer either. So
He will
Aye.
will
That would be
stare
us.
at the paladin.
kind of
Um,
like some person who's very
Can
interested
you-
in justice. Person very
Mhm.
interested in goodness and such. And me, I just don't like people that hurt other people.
No.
And point to Rude, he wants to have a good time.
Maybe torture somebody.
Look, we've been working this guard at the gates of the castle.
Okay.
Maybe he can let you in or get you more information. But
Or we
you
could go down
didn't
into
hear
the
it from me.
or go down into the sewers and see what's going on down there.
I mean, sure, go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you, but like, those who go in have never come out.
If that's where they're taking them, that's where we find them. The palace is just a smokescreen.
See, adventurers are so much smarter than us.
And the people calling the shots are the ones down in the sewers, not the ones up there.
Well,
All right.
Whatever
Well-
you could do, we'd appreciate it.
Keep your people safe. Keep your people from getting caught and or killed. That's the best thing at the moment. Keep finding more people who are willing to join your cause. At some point, they'll have to rise up against the guards and stop them from taking out the people.
Yes. Yes. That is the plan.
Well,
Hopefully.
good luck. Good luck with that.
Appreciate it.
With the others. Anyone else have any questions?
Not really.
Not really.
No, because we don't want to let him
Okay.
know that we knew he talked to the guy, so
Nope.
can't question him about that.
Yep.
And we know where the secret entrance is now.
Mm.
Yep.
How much bricks to pass?
Wish. During the whole time we're talking to him, is he like watching behind us or like keeping an eye on things? I mean, is he
Now
he's
that you ask,
expecting anybody
yes.
to show up?
He is very jittery. He keeps looking over your shoulders, yes.
As if he's expecting someone to arrive, or just watching out, just kind of trying to keep tabs.
A little bit of both.
All right. Ruben, can you see through your weasel's eyes?
Yes.
Can you send it off to make sure nothing's coming down the other way? Or
I will let my weasel out of my pants and send him in that direction.
okay, make sure
So
nothing's creeping up on us.
Strelf. Everything's in gray.
I know. Weasels don't see very well, do they?
No. There's no color. There's no fun.
Well, it's only temporary.
Mm.
You see anything?
Voice inside my head. Do I see anything?
Yeah. You see 5 guards marching towards you.
Guards. Oh, I don't have to whisper
One
that.
of
They're
them-
far away.
One of them seems to be a little crispy.
Aw, man. I knew I should have sculled them with my sword before I left.
Yeah.
So apparently I didn't kill the guards. That's a good thing, bad thing, I don't know, but the guard looks very familiar that's headed this way, so maybe we should get out of the street.
Or let's take them and question them.
Ooh.
We ought to 5 of them, 5 of us. They don't stand a
Ambush.
chance. So, yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
I mean, kind of look to Azrael and Constance. Are you on board?
I am.
All right then.
I'm always on board to fight.
They don't take us. All right. We need them alive. We need to question them.
Why don't we let them take us to where we're going? To wherever the sewers are.
If they go there, we know both.
Do you want me to just give up?
Or we split and some of us cooperate and the rest follow closely behind. See where they take us and then prevent us from actually going inside.
Okay.
So who wants to get captured? Who wants to be sneaky?
Well, I have escape moves.
There's
So I
no
will
way
get
that
captured.
Constance and I are going to be sneaky.
I'm definitely not gonna be sneaky. I can be captured, but I can't be sneaky.
Okay.
I could be
So,
sneaky.
well, Mia, do you want to be the link between the two of us? Two groups? Rude and I be sneaky, and you stay with them and right in their pocket.
Okay.
You will. Oh,
All right.
hand the mouse over to Constance.
We're intentionally separating the group. I love it.
No,
Well, by
I think
footage.
Rude and I will be like sneaking behind, or like, yep.
Yeah.
So, oh,
All right.
I will fly up and land. I will fly up and land on the roof and watch from above.
Ooh, to the rooftops. You'd be like
Yep.
Santa Claus.
Bring you up with me if you want.
You could be Santa Claus. I could be the elf.
Either go. Grab Rude and fly up on the roof.
All right. So you
Right
encounter the guards. Rudin, are you dropping your outfit?
I'm up on the roof
Rude-
with Strove.
Ruden's with me.
Rudin's with you, okay?
Yep.
Constance and Azrael, what are you doing to get caught? Because right now they're not specifically looking for you.
What did that? They were looking
I'll
for
look at
Rudin,
that.
I'm guessing.
How do you want to do this?
What? Hey, that's my line.
Punch me as hard as you can in the face.
Okay, sounds like a plan. So that's what she'll do. She'll start hitting him in the face,
Nice.
Dear
Oh, no.
Lord.
but
What?
not hard, just enough to make it real. She's not actually trying to hurt him.
Yep, I'm not even going to make you roll for it, because it might make you do a performance, but that's about it. Oh, dear Lord.
And then
Yeah.
watch her fail miserably because that is not her strong suit.
So, Azrael and Constance, roll me a performance.
Oh,
It's a group.
there we go.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice,
we
okay.
mute
Yeah.
So,
So,
Constance is
totally
the
believe-
whiff.
I didn't say I had to win. I just need to look real.
He sold
they
the punch.
totally believe you two are in the middle of combat. Hey,
Ooh.
stop it! Stop it, you two! You're coming with us. They will strip you of your weapons, not your shields, but your weapons. At least the ones they can see. They will bind your hands together to each other and march you down back alley streets where Rudin remembers being into the sewer alleyways.
Did they leave the weapons on the ground? Did they carry the weapons off?
Yeah.
They
Where's
are
my
carrying the weapons with them.
Alright.
It is with the guard. The guard is carrying that weapon.
We can't lose that sword.
No worries. No worries. I don't think we have to take them inside.
Okay.
We take them out.
I'm gonna start on the one that's already singed
Yep.
Right.
Yep. Just kind of.
and
Um,
fire blast them again.
Whichever. Is there any of them a little stronger than the other ones? Like
No,
Dex
they
based.
all look to be. No, they all look to be about the same.
Then from the roof above one of them, I'm just gonna. You can see the little lightning on my hand there, and a lightning lure down on one of them and pull them up.
Mm-hmm. Thought the plan was to go with them to where it is they're supposed to go, but
Well,
that
they're going
works
into
too.
this. They're going into the sewer. Like
Yeah.
them taking in the sewers, we lose them. So we
Hmm,
can go into the
okay.
sewers
As
together.
they open this, going to go into the sewers, we attack.
Yeah. We don't want to get separated from them. So you'll just take them out as they go in, essentially.
Why are you... Oh, we're doing all that at one time, cool beans.
Yeah.
Strel, You are able to pull yourself to him, but just.
I was gonna lift him up to me, pull him up to the roof
Oh.
line. That one,
Okay,
yeah,
he failed his save
that one. Okay, yeah. So basically, he's gonna go 15 feet up to me
Mm-hmm.
and then take the lightning damage, and then I'm gonna let him go and drop back down to the ground.
Take falling damage.
Yep.
He does. He is unconscious. Mhm.
Lightning yo-yo attack.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. He'll take it, and he's unconscious on the ground.
And at the same time he did that, I get my first firebolt at the singed guy.
Okay.
Whack.
Singed guy will take it again. It will hit him, and it'll put him back down again. He gets that face of, oh no, not again.
That was what I was going for.
He's a food.
Okay.
And he goes down. Uh-huh.
There's 3 guards left.
There's 3 guards. Who's doing what? Azrael and Constance, you guys are still connected to each other.
Is it
The
both
guard
hands
is
to
now
each other or one hand to each other?
One hand to each other.
There you go. You have a free hand.
You
Both?
do.
Kind
It's
of
like
rude.
the old ball and chain.
It's like when you
Or
used
is
to
it-
fight. Did anybody else's parents make them like sit on the same stool or share a T-shirt when they fought with their siblings?
I've seen it done. Yes,
Oh,
That's
thank
what
goodness.
it's like.
tied
Like,
them
you two
together.
fucking here, we're gonna make you. We're gonna stick you together.
God. Are they tied with rope or is it like handcuffs or something?
It's oh, what are the words now?
Shackles.
It's like handcuffs. Jackals, that's the word. Manacles.
Got manticles?
Very maniacal.
Manacles.
That was
Not
another
tentacles, but manacles.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Right. So, you guys have a free hand each. You can punch the crap out of them.
So we're still being led down into the sewers.
Well, he's trying to pull you that way, yes.
Yeah, they opened the doorway and up and started to go inside.
Too bad I don't have heat metal. I am gonna hit the guy pulling us with Toll the Dead though.
Okay.
He didn't
That's
bind both hands or
Yep, you can still cast.
You can still cast and you still have a free hand. You're very correct.
That wasn't very smart.
Wisdom.
No.
They're not that intelligent.
That probably fails.
What's your spell DC save? Oh, probably. Yeah.
I think it's 14. Hold on.
If it is, it's all good. He fails it.
Let me look.
They're not
2d8.
smartest people, are they? Sent 5 shitty little guards to come and pick up 5.
How do I determine what my spell
Archery.
DC is?
Should be on your spell page.
Right at the
Oh,
top
yeah.
of your spell.
Right top of your spell page.
At the top.
14.
Mm-hmm. And if you cast that from your core page, it'll also cast the spell for you and roll the damage and everything else.
It's not there, so I need to add it.
It's cool. Go ahead and roll it.
Is it 2d8? Is that what it's at now? 5th level.
Yeah, because you're. Yeah.
Ten.
He is down on the ground as well.
Oops.
Unconscious.
I'm gonna
Constant.
rummage. I'm gonna rummage through his pockets for the key to the manacles.
Okay. Constance, go ahead.
Is there
Take
how many?
your-
Is him?
Is there what?
Is there any more men than him, or is it just him
Yeah.
with us?
Oh, there's 2 more.
And they haven't seen us yet. So did they see him fall down?
Oh, they have seen everybody start to go down and are starting to try and pull you away even further, but like, full plate is kind of hard to do that with.
Who has our weapons?
The guy who is pulling Constance.
Can I? Is it like sticking out? Can I see my weapon?
Yeah,
Is
he
it
has
on-
it in his other hand.
Okay. Hold on. See what I got here.
Not
Oh,
for
yes.
long.
None of that helps me. Okay, so we're just gonna do old fashioned. I don't have a spell that I can attack with, so I'm just gonna like try to hit him in the gut and knock him over to where I can take his sword.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can.
Unarmed attack. Crocosme, what are you doing? As a mouse inside of her pocket.
At the moment, I'm just staying here. I'm looking for the element of surprise.
How can I roll an unarmed attack? It's not on my attack. What do I roll? Just D20?
D20 plus your strength and your proficiency.
So that's a.
Your strength modifier.
Proficiency should be 3 right next to your strength.
14. It's a 14.
Okay. Yep, that'll hit him. Now roll damage. I believe it's just a D8 for bludgeoning.
This is your strength modifier.
Mm-hmm.
Just oof.
There we go. He takes your hit. Doesn't go down immediately, but is definitely curled over and coughing.
You do get 2 attacks.
Throwing. Mm-hmm. You get to go again if you want to. Mm-hmm.
Okay, was I able to get my sword?
He still has it in his hand. He's still not, with it, but he's still in his hand.
Okay,
He has
so
not
I'm
dropped
going
it.
to try to. I'm going to hit him this time, but try to knock him out.
There we go. Azrael, you don't find the keys.
Well, that's a 21.
Mm-hmm.
Is there another one? Is there another guard around us?
Yeah, she's killing one right now. Mm-hmm.
But is there
Yep,
another
he
one
is
other than him?
One more, yeah.
Damn. There's one more, yes.
Oh, I'm
And
just
he
gonna
drops your
unarmed attack.
weapons. Both your weapons. Mm-hmm.
12 plus 4 plus proficiency or just strength?
It's just your proficiency.
Was
No,
he
for,
able to
an,
find the keys?
for an unarmed attack.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Constance, what did you say?
Is he able to find the keys? Like, are we
No,
still
he wasn't.
linked to each other?
You are, yes.
So I'm going to start searching the guy that I just knocked out, killed, whatever,
Okay.
to see if I can find him.
Now, back to I almost called you by your name. Whew. Back to Azrael.
As that's
You are
for an
rolling a D-
unarmed attack.
Uh-huh.
So I'm doing an unarmed attack to the last standing guard. What do I add to that?
Use your strength modifier.
So 16.
Yeah, that hits him.
So that's what, D8 you said?
Mm-hmm.
Plus my proficiency bonus?
Strength.
There's just a strength bonus there. Because you're using your strength to do it.
7.
Again, he is coughing and throwing up, but he's not down.
I jump down and check the guards' pockets.
7.
You
Like-
can.
Crawl into their clothing if necessary, and like just search if they've got any inside pockets or anything. Just
7.
That guard is now down. You currently have no guard standing, and there is nothing in their pockets that resembles a key.
maybe it's another series of bricks to press.
It's the key to the manacles.
Would I be able
Well-
to tell by looking at the chain or whatever that's binding if I can cut it with my sword?
You can, and you won't be able to.
Okay.
You can, however, have somebody do an Arcana check.
Oh, I wonder
Are
who
we
that'll
actually-
be.
Are we out of combat now and I'm actually able to go to them?
You are out of combat, yes. The guards are all down. There doesn't seem to be anybody noticing what you guys are doing, oddly enough. People are kind of just staying to themselves.
People staying out of the way of this alleyway, I'm sure. Okay, I'm trying to check to see what's going on with these manacles. 14.
Mhm.
Are they
They are
magical?
magically locked. They are.
All right.
I believe it also tells you the school, correct? If you do it that way, or is there a different one?
Aztec magic.
Oh, okay.
I just told they're magical.
Mhm.
Well, that's great. They're magical.
That's all right. Would dispel magic get rid of them?
Well, I'm still gonna
Good.
grab, since I can still
Good.
reach our weapons, I'm still gonna grab them and take mine and hand him his.
You
But I
each
know
have
it's
sword,
still
right?
I have to spell if you want me to change back.
I have it as well.
Well, it should work.
Well, I'll use dispel magic on
Mm-hmm.
them. And
Dispel
waste
magic will work. And it does go off. It does work, and the monocles fall apart.
them.
Nice.
You are now free.
I'm glad you had that spell. I'd have been screwed.
Nah, we would have been fine eventually.
We just would have been like, Crocosmia.
Come back
Could
to
have
us.
dislocated your thumbs and then slid them off.
That sounds.
Or you could just
very
have
uncomfortable.
learned a whole new way of togetherness, a fighting style of like bound together, swords in each hand. You can share a shield.
Synchronization. Fighting synchronization.
You can, like, share a shield and like be able to use the shield back and forth with their bound hand.
Could have been entertaining.
Alright. What are you doing, Ezreal?
Just getting my stuff back and I guess meeting up with the rest of the group.
We're all there.
Which are all right there with you. Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming that the sewer entrance is right where we're at.
Close to it, yes.
Yep.
You
They
can
opened it
see
up,
the
didn't
opening. No, they didn't have. You don't have to open it up. It's just a walk into the sewer entrance.
Okay. Well, this wasn't that secret one with the weird little buttons to press.
Correct. This was not the secret one with the buttons to press.
Okay.
Ooh.
So what kind of a?
So, assuming you're binding them up,
Oh, yeah.
as you're doing so, you'll notice that each one of those guards has that alien-like creature that Crocosmia was telling you about attached to the base of their skull.
Oh, yuck.
Do we stab it?
I think. Can we work out what it is that's got them?
You've never seen this before.
Okay.
I mean, what?
You could- 3 checks. and you can only do one of those 3 checks per person. So a nature check, a survival check, and a medicine check.
I know that I'm
And I'll
doing.
even give a history.
Oh, what I'm doing.
There we go. 24.
A nature or what?
Medicine or
Nature,
survival.
survival. Mm-hmm. Or history.
None of them were great for me, so we'll just pick one.
The medicine check between the two of you, you know that if you kill that creature, you will kill the host.
Oh.
Your
Hate it with
survivals, you know for a fact the only way that this creature exists is if it is attached to a host. And it belongs to a different creature that summons them here. History, Dow. Besides it being belonging to another creature that summons them to this plane, you know that they're not hatched, but they're not born either. They are made.
Hmm.
We just ran into Illithids down on the base, down down there. Are they like anything like that?
They're very similar in their form and their color, but they are not illithid.
Okay. Some kind of
Solid.
parasite.
Yeah.
Also, your survival people, you know that killing it will kill the host, but
Mhm.
that's killing it while it is attached to the host. Nothing is stopping you from trying to detach it from the host. I was going
Now,
to say unattach it, which is not a word, but
Ooh, carve it free.
no. Parasites like this, sometimes you can make them want to detach. So if you like feed them a bunch of alcohol or something like that, it will make the things woozy and put things in their bloodstream they will not like, and then they will drop off on their own.
Well, I really hate to waste good alcohol, but I can go get some from the bar.
Some bad alcohol then.
I'll go get the cheap stuff. Should I go
Virgin.
alone or should I go with somebody?
Probably not alone. I'm not even sure it should be you going, since you're the one that.
Does anybody have a sleep spell?
Nope.
Control monster or person spell?
Nope.
Charm monster.
Charm monster there, yeah, that would work.
I've got 2 charm
Mhm.
monsters.
Fortunately, we'd have to wait 8 hours before I can cast sleep.
You just had an 8-hour rest.
I can
Yeah.
only have so many spells prepared.
Mhm.
I have nothing that will help in this case. Other than if I want to damage them.
Okay.
What did you roll, Strelv? Oh, you rolled survival.
Yep.
Crocosmia, I'm gonna whisper you something. You had the highest roll.
I only have 2 charm monsters.
Also, Azrael, you know that if the creature dies while attached to the host will die, but there's also no way to bring that host back. Even if you were to accidentally do it, the host dies, it's permanent.
Right. So Revivify isn't an option.
Mm-mm.
So we're going to try the drunk method.
I think maybe we can just pull it off.
And I'll start.
We can attempt to do that, and then, if not, I guess I can try the charm monster. Failing that, have a wand of polymorph that I could change the things into something that wouldn't be attached to people, maybe.
Yeah, that could work. All those
So
things-
what do we want to do first?
Let's try brute strength right now.
Okay.
Yeah, who's
Who wants to do the
Who's our,
polling?
who's our brute?
Rootin'.
Failing brute strength, I think that freezing it might even help, as long as it doesn't actually kill them. Because if you obviously kill them, then that kills the host.
Yeah, I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Rudin.
So
Woohoo. What
Strength?
kind of check? Just plain
Check.
old strength?
Just plain old strength. Yeah, strength. Rudin pulls on this thing, and it's got really good grip on this human. He puts his one foot on the back of the human, the other hand on top of the human's head, and he starts to pull, and this guard begins to scream bloody murder.
Oh,
Rudin, what do you do? Rudin, are you going
quiet.
to
We're
stop,
trying to
or are
help
you going to
you.
continue? Are you going to continue to pull?
you can't leave him like this, can you?
I will continue to pull.
Give me another strength check. not
cover his
save.
mouth?
Strength
If
check.
if
Strength.
if we wait, I can literally cast silence.
But then magic isn't gonna work.
Strength
So
check.
none of our magic will work if you cast silence.
Well, if
Rudin,
we're outside
as
of the
soon
thing
as,
there.
as Rudin goes to give it another good yank, the creature secretes a mucus and his hand slips.
Ew.
Oh, jeez.
Ew. Where's
The screaming
Crocosmia?
stops.
I need to wipe my hands off.
Not on me, you're not.
Usually I use the back of her shirt.
Oh.
Is that what that is? I'm always finding stickiness on the back of my shirt.
I'll wipe my
That's
hands on the wall.
Gross.
So, the screaming has stopped, and the guard has passed out.
Okay, well, that one didn't work.
It did not work. It
Do you
just
want me to pull on a
did it-
different guard?
Oh, I mean, I think a lot of strength to pull off. I think, I
Maybe-
think maybe. Okay,
I was
Go ahead.
thinking maybe if you freeze it first and then try to pull it off.
maybe.
What are you
Constance,
going to
what's
say?
your strength?
It's pretty high, I think.
Yeah, what's your strength?
16.
You could try it.
The same strength as Rudin.
Yeah,
Want
hold on, let me-
to do a different one?
She can try
hold on,
one,
I'm
I can
looking
try
at-
another one.
Yeah. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and cast ritual so we don't with silence, so we don't actually make a lot of noise with the people screaming when you pull it off.
Mhm.
So go ahead and silence there. I'll take.
Are you ritually
one-
casting it?
Waiting 10 minutes.
Uh.
Cast.
I will give this. I'll give the freezing a try.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, just trying to, I'm just gonna channel
Okay.
like a ray of frost.
I have Ray of Frost. I can make my hands cold.
I don't know if this would work, but I've got Word of Radiance, and it's if a creature doesn't succeed on a Constitution throw, they take 1d6 radiant damage. We might could try to burn it off.
If you kill the creature while it is still attached to the host will die.
Yeah, something
You don't know
tells me that freezing it and trying to pull it off with brute
I
strength.
forgot about
might
that
be
part.
the
Yeah,
best.
that'll kill it. So I forgot about that part.
I don't want to actually
Okay.
freeze and kill the thing. I just want to freeze the area around the guy, around where it's attached, and then pull it away.
Casting silence in there will work. Just keep in mind that you won't be able to cast any spells or talk to each other or communicate.
So
Okay.
what I'm saying is that this is the 10-minute cast here. So I need to I can do this before he does that. So
Yep.
let's give this a try. We kind of
Do you want to do
Just-
that, and then I try to pull it out?
I'll try to
Okay.
just freeze the base of his neck around the thing, just kind of putting my hand there and then pull away.
All right.
Do you want
That would mean Constance. I need a strength check, please.
Do you want me to try charm monster on a couple of them?
Wouldn't hurt. To make it pop off. Ooh, nice.
That's a save, but we need to check next time. So she grabs a hold of it, nice and tight, just like she saw Ruden doing, and she's pulling, and it's just about to let go. Give me another strength check.
Click on the actual strength word over there. There you go.
Oh, that
come
was up.
on.
It secretes another mucus, but this time the mucus hardens as the coldness from Strelv wraps up around top of the creature, because cold and wet don't mix.
Mhm.
And you're able to still hold on to it. You can do one more strength check.
Gotcha.
And you do manage to pull it off. The entire time she is pulling on the creature, the soldier, or the guard, sorry, is screaming in pain. His eyes are watery, they're bloodshot, and he is just begging for it to stop. As soon as the monster is released from the back of him, he goes limp, falls over onto the ground, and is breathing at a heavy pace. Seemingly still alive.
My hand's nice and frosty from my ray of frost and go after another guy.
What? Since he's screaming so loudly, maybe we wait for the the silence first.
I get
Although
two on
it's
each
not-
charm.
I'm making it nice and
Well.
cold.
Charm monster does what kind of save?
Put it in the charm.
Wisdom save.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm reading it.
Mhm.
I guess more screaming won't matter. He won't be running yet. So.
All right,
Anybody
so
got a sock?
it's
Oh,
not
they're
coming
all
from this
unconscious.
monster. They are, but the second you start pulling on them, they're in pain and they can, scream. It's not coming from this monster. It's coming from a monster with the same stat block. So don't freak out when you see it.
Okay.
We don't see
Oh, it
it
didn't
anyway.
show you the monster. Oh,
Nope.
nice. It doesn't show you the monster. Very good.
But
Okay,
that sucks.
So, that's one. How many can you do? A monster. Okay. Okay. That one passes, I'm assuming? I don't know what your DC is. 16?
17.
17.
Okay, so both of them fail.
Mm-hmm.
You are good. You
Now
have
that
2
they're
monsters
loose.
charmed.
Are we going to stab them dead?
The
I
one that
want-
Constance has in her hand is wiggling around with tentacles, but they're skinnier and they don't have like octopus suction cup thingies. They're just wiggling all over the place.
Well, it's there's a concentration, so I'd have to do one and then pick the thing up and go take it, and then we'd have to take care of that and then come back and do the same with the other one.
Yep.
I can't just charm both of them because it's only a.
Yeah.
But once
Yeah.
it's unattached,
Mm-hmm.
unattached. Once it's unattached from the house, we can just kick its face in, can't we?
Deattached?
Or
Before
I'll just
it
reach out.
reattaches.
I'll just essentially, if it becomes loose, I'll just pick it up and then shocking grasp while I'm holding it.
All right. So I'm gonna say that you've got currently one in your possession off of a host who is resting, what seems to be peacefully. And
So
you're
I'm
going to
still holding
do.
the thing.
Yes, you're still holding it until you tell me otherwise.
I don't know what to do with it. I'm gonna hold it up and be like, "What do you guys think we should do with this?"
Get them away from the house and kill them before they reattach.
So
Does
should I
the thing
stop
make any
casting this?
sounds? Go ahead, sorry, go ahead.
Should I stop casting this?
No, keep going.
No, you're gonna need it because the guards are still screaming. But once Charm Monster, I'm assuming what's happened is she's done Charm Monster. They're gonna pull one off. They're gonna do Charm Monster again. They're gonna pull one off, and then you're gonna cast Silence, and then there won't be any more spells to be able to be used.
This is gonna be strength.
So you'll have three. You'll have three monsters in your possession at that point, and the Silence will work on the other two. All right.
Now,
I've got my Ray of Frost hands on the other two, keeping them cold.
So the noise that they're making is a clicking sound and a screeching sound.
Stab it.
okay.
Yeah.
So they're not making any words.
No words, no
Okay.
coherent words.
Then, yeah, the one I'm holding, I will just shocking grasp it till it stops. Just, I mean, I can't not hit something I'm holding.
Yep. It doesn't
Just-
take too long.
Okay.
It doesn't take much to kill that one.
So yeah, just stomp them, squish them, stab them, whatever you want to do.
Next,
The above.
what are we doing?
So, Constance, you want to just squish yours?
Sure. Do I need to roll for that, or just
No, just
squish it?
it's just squishing it.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, I'll squish it.
So
All
the
right,
third one.
and
Grasmale.
Crocosma's got a charmed person, or monster, or whatever it is that she's doing.
So I did that.
You did.
Okay, so it
Yes, but
releases.
now you've got the creature on you. A creature that you have control. What are you going to do with it?
Well, the first one Strelv picked up and shocking grasp until it died, so maybe
And this,
he wants to, I don't know,
Rinse and-
do the same
rinse and
thing
repeat?
again.
Sure, I can
Yeah.
rinse and repeat.
rinse and repeat.
Yep.
Okay. Good. Strelv, you got the
Wish-
third one.
Sure. So, silence goes off. What's that one?
Do that. Sorry, I didn't mean to do
Oh,
it.
sorry.
It was an accident.
So, just before silence goes up there, I can actually cast in silence. So, it's fine.
Very good.
Subtle spell.
Cast in silence. Wow.
Yes. So, subtle spell, when I cast a spell, I can spend a special point to cast without any somatic, cast it without any somatic or verbal components.
Mm.
So I can still cast even though I'm in silence.
I've been keeping two nice and chilly
He
Yep.
has.
before the silence went up. So
Okay.
Constance and I can pull on those.
Okay.
All right, Constance, go ahead and pull one. And Rudin, go ahead and pull the other.
Ooh, nice. Rudin.
Rudin, you pull yours. And it's right at that point of breaking. Go ahead and do it again. Constance, yours, while it is nice and firm gripped on there, you're not pulling away too easily. Dow, Rudin, you are able to pull yours off. You don't hear anybody screaming because there is silence.
Okay.
But you can
And that-
sure see the screaming.
I'm gonna squeeze the little thingy to death.
Okay, Constance, roll again.
I will.
Okay.
I will make sure. I will go ahead and use and cast him to keep it cold.
Up, you're able to pull it.
Okay, one more deck.
Yeah,
Like,
so
give
one
a-
more time.
Give a nod.
One more time. One more once.
So we.
Yes, you're able to pull it off, and it is now in your hands. You can clearly see the humanoid fall over, and they are all resting and sleeping. You now have one creature still alive.
Are we killing this one too?
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Captain,
Well,
I'm
we
just gonna squish it too. Unless they
We don't-
want it for like observation purposes.
No, not when it attaches to people and
Gotcha.
it's just a
Okay,
parasite,
so-
isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll just squish it then.
Great. They are all squished and they are all dead, and we will end the session there for tonight. You guys can pick up the end. And then next week. We play next week.
Oh, we do.
Yeah. We'll pick up next week where you guys are, I guess, interrogating these men.
I know what the hell's going on.
Drag him into the sewers so nobody's watching.
Okay.
All right.
All right.